Are we on the right one? I think we're on the right one. Okay. Shoot. We're good. That would have been annoying. But actually, we had to have been on there because I saw something. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sending out the ad, everyone. I know I'm starting 10 minutes early, but for good reason, because we ended up with like 18 gun builds, which is one more than we had last time. So very exciting stuff. Hopefully. So basically, before we begin, my child's grandparents took him to go to like an animal show thing. So, we're racing against the clock right now. I want to be able to get through everybody's guns as fast and as efficiently as possible while having a damn good time and not worrying about time constraints. But I also, 18's a lot. 18's a lot, man. The homie dot. What's up, Ninja? What's up, Ninja? What's up, Pyra? How you doing, buddy? This man out here crushing. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? Hey, what's up, Caleb and Delacy? How you guys doing? You guys ready for the Sulfur Gun Build Battle 2? Because I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord. It's fine if you didn't. But it's up to $95 for the winner. So when you do vote at the end of this, you're deciding who takes home $100 essentially for enjoying Sulfur. That's insane. What is this, Delacy? I'll break it down nice and easy for you. So it's the Sulfur Gun Build Battle. I think about a week ago, I think it's been a week, I asked everyone to submit gun builds. Anyone that wanted to participate. Of course, some people just want to watch to learn some new gun builds, and they love the excitement of a competition. And this competition, basically, you submitted your gun build. I think I have 14 on this save, and then the other 4, because a lot of people this time, little spoiler alert, told me to wear certain clothes and everything, so I did have to do it on 2 different saves. I might have been able to fit it in here, but there was also some requests for things like surströmming, stuff like that, so that's big money. Sometimes it pays to be a Sulfur fan, Delacy. You'll understand as we get into this. So essentially, I have all the builds. I'm not going to read exactly every single thing word for word. If you want to know exactly what they put, their intentions behind it and everything, I set it all up this morning, so I have a very clear memory of what was said. But I probably will touch on the additional notes, because some of those do have a big impact on what the build is for in that, this and that. Also, I don't know that I didn't memorize the names because I'm a bad person. That just makes me a bad guy. Actually, let me hide these real quick. If I just hide these real quick, it'll shrink this down. I just need the gun build. And then I need to shrink this. Sorry, I should have thought of this before I started, but I'm a bad guy. Like I had mentioned previously, I'm a bad person. Okay, so we just need up until the area. This time, yes, people did have to pick areas. So, and we'll hide this one too. Nice. Okay. All right, that's enough behind the scenes planning and stuff I should have done prior to smashing that stream button. But this is why I want to do it a little bit early, because I knew I was going to forget something. So the first gun, I'm just going to jump right into it. The first gun is from Landmine, also known as Miko in the Discord. So I'm sure if you spend any time in the Discord, you've been called a subject, this and that. So yeah, essentially everyone's going to battle with their gun builds, and then at the end, chat will vote for what was the best gun build. Also, this is the first time I've streamed at 11 a.m. in months. So they had a specific armor set they wanted me to wear. The gun build exactly is going to be Savior, Mosquito, Extra Powder, Inherited, and Stationary. Is that right? Shoot. Is that right? Wait a second. Unhide columns. Okay. Yeah, no, Stationary's right. I got it all right. Oh, my goodness. All right, so this is going to be off to a very slow start, because Stationary will make it so I can't move. And then the gun is called Burr. Actually, I'm not going to read the additional notes because some of them are kind of long. I remember what some of them said. So, and then it also has Assault Scope, Barrel Extension. I need the Katana. I'm going to keep my side down here because not everybody told me a specific weapon. And then Health Potions and a Grenade for movement, which is valid. So, let's do it. I think it was Forest. My goodness. Yes, Forest. Maybe I should just have... I'm just going to have that up and then put chat next to it. That just makes more sense. instead of seeing all this crap on OBS that I don't need to see. What's up, G? Good morning. Glad to be here. Good morning. Oh, I forgot I can't move when using this gun, and this one will take place in force. How you doing, Swifty Goat? Swifty Goat was one of the people that donated. Thank you so much. One person has to remain anonymous, and I'm going to respect that, so huge. And then I think Anton was the other person who donated. So there's 3 donations that brought that up. So thank you guys so much, seriously, for doing that. That makes this so much more exciting for whoever wins. And yeah, that's so cool of you guys. Is that katana the same one from the Ninja Turtles, or is it a different one? Never seen it before. It's the same one from the Ninja Turtles. Okay, so let's... This is called the burr, so it seems like it's a infinite ammo 50 BMG. That's another thing. Yeah, this has got the 50 BMG because it's the ferryman. And we're a stationary turret right now. And the little birds are going to mess me up. Is that why you made me do this, Miko? I'm not sure if they're here yet. But is that why they made me do this? Oh, man. I hate the little birds. I hate them. But this is a very good gun, and I love how fast it's firing. Holy crap. I think there was an RPM... Oh, stationary. Duh. Stationary does increase RPM, reload, recoil, sorry. So that's why it's basically a laser beam. It's very easy to use, even with the limited movement. I'm interested to see why the katana need to play it. Dude, the birds that block are so lame. The Batman birds, I want to see if this thing will destroy one of those, because what's the damage we're doing with this? 280, it's a fully automatic, so they might pose a problem. Batman birds could be an issue here. Oh, here we go. 3 of them. That's perfect. Oh, no. It's like they don't have time to react. So that gun is like Punisher or Chappie turret. I want to go with Chappie turret because Punisher is, you know, come on. I think we've all had enough Marvel fatigue, jealousy. We did not pack a repair kit, did we? I mean, we have some in the box, and luckily I'm in dev mode, so I could just go back whenever I need to. Holy smokes! Maybe we should try to do like a loose timer on them. Maybe I'll do like 2 levels into the boss or something. That way we can get through everybody's. Because I do feel like I have a good handle on exactly what this gun is, and I actually really like it. Even with the limited movement speed, getting that crazy fast firing, they might have actually put repair kits, and I forgot to bring them. Oh snap, I didn't realize we were starting so early. Yeah, I started 10 minutes early because we ended up with 18. So I did say something in the Discord, but I know not everybody has noties on, and that's fine. But we got 18, and we got to get through them, and I wanted to make sure we give the best effort we possibly can. In fact, the last few, Seb might be in here with me. I don't know. He might be eating a cheeseburger or something. You know, lunchtime. And but we're gonna see what happens. There's no telling what happens. There's no knowing. This works incredibly well, and it's actually the first time I haven't been afraid. Are you gonna shoot me or what? The first time I haven't been afraid of stationary. So for that, I got to give it mad credit on that alone. I do want to see how this holds up against the Terror Bomb, though. The one I sent in with Aftershock can kill through the shield on Batman birds. You sent in one with Aftershock? I don't remember an Aftershock one. But then again, I set them all up this morning. What was your Calabar? Let me see. Oh, the Zeus Johnson? That's the one I got from you. That one had Storm Surge and not Aftershock, though. There was somebody who sent 4 different submissions, and they were like half complete. Like the first 3 were half complete. I'm not sure who that was, but I just picked the 4th one because I didn't have time. It was like 5 a.m. The one I sent in with, hell yeah, and I finally found 2 mosquito oils on one run in caves yesterday. Get away from me. Uh-oh. You wait a second. Luckily you brought those. I'm ready for any builds that pique my interest today. There's quite a few mosquitoes. If anything, mosquitoes and Rectors I saw more than anything. Durability is being shredded with this one, but still somehow holding up. I mean, it's still got 300 left, so I'm impressed with that. I think we're going to make it through at least this level. And honestly, I don't have to fight every enemy I see, right? Like, I didn't have to fight the Hulk guy. So, survivability standards, yeah, I would probably bring some repair kits. I think I was supposed to, and I forgot. Because we filled up that box real quickly. When the clothes start coming in and everything, the box gets filled real quickly. Ah! Oh, there it goes. There it goes. What are we on? Force 3? I'm going to jump to church real quick and grab a repair kit. And I want to try this on the terror bomb. I got to try this on the terror bomb. Good thing I made it on time. Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, Abel? Was it do our build? Might have missed it. If it was the Zeus Johnson, I'll show you what I had. Because like I said, somebody put... I think they were having troubles filling it out. And they put in... Oh, you know, we don't need to bring a repair kit. We'll just bring this thing in. I think I have a good read on this. This gun is very fun. Somebody put 4 different submissions, and I had to, like, kind of comb through them to figure out what exactly it was. And I don't know if that was yours or not. If it was, that might have been the confusion. Did Mount Vesuvius make the cut? Yes. So there's 18. So there's... Everybody that submitted got one. But like I said, there was a couple that had some little hiccups, but nothing too serious that I couldn't fix, hopefully. Oh, yeah, I got it mixed up. Storm Surge. My bad, bro. You're good. You're good. Like I said, there was... I didn't memorize... I didn't, like, write down any notes or anything, so... As far as things I had to kind of fix, more or less. But, I mean, I get it, though. That's a weird site. Polling looks all political and shit. Like, when do you ever use polling.com? I only use it because, I think SurveyMonkey is, like, mostly paywalled now. And I used to use that for everything. But I'm not going to give them a premium subscription for that when polling has all the same options. If my gun made it, I hope you make a sticky note about using the Breacher 8. I did change yours to the Breacher 8. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I made the sticky note. I shouldn't have let those burn. I didn't have to let them come up. Now I got to kill them. But obviously this thing is shredding the terror bomb. A very good start. And the first time I've ever enjoyed stationary in my life. All right? I'm always been afraid of stationary. Not on that. That works really well. Hey, homies. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Aaron Durrell? I hope I'm saying that name right. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forest now goes into Fortress. My bad. I thought we were going to the church for a second there. I couldn't submit one. I forgot to. It's all good, Caden. I did see that, and I was like... Because yours was like the first one. I was like, oh, shit. Caden submitted one. This is going to be hype. But the returning champ... Yeah, all you had was like the gun name. So I was like, oh, damn. But that's all right. That's all right. I get it. Things happen. People are busy at unprecedented times. Okay, let me grab some repair kits so I don't mess that up again. All right. That way we don't have to worry about that. So that was from Landmine. That was the burr. And then I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Landmine Miko, that I... didn't bring in the repair kits. I botched that quite a bit. But now we will check out that pancake guy, 73. This gun is called Scared of Sulfur. And I'm going to be scared of this because it's taking me to sewers. And essentially, there was... Yeah, I have to fill my inventory with surströmming. This almost feels like a personal attack on me for being someone who hates not just sewers, but also surströmming. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, here's the other oils. So the oils we have for this one are Suppressive, Arcanoid, Farsighted, Brute, and Late Bloom. And I'm only allowed to heal with surströmming. I'm going to bring in this other crap up top, but I'm just going to use the surströmming. I swear. I'll try to. Just use it. I'll put it in my hotbar. I don't like surströmming. I don't... You can't convince me otherwise. It's weird. It's weird, all right? And also to prepare it is even weirder. But this isn't sewers. Yeah, sewers. All right, let's do this. Let me just forget. All right, there we go. Now, I had to hide like half of it because there's so many. I just did not format this correctly at all. Oh, I complete form went through my beat. No, just one thing went there. That's it. Sewers enemies are spongy as hell, but it does have Farsighted, which will help us chew through it. This is called the Scared of Sulfur. Late Bloom. Did I say Late Bloom again? I can't help it, man. What is with that name? It's just me. I know it. I know I'm like absolutely... I don't know what it is. I'm a late boomer, I guess. See? Now I'm all mixed up. Oh my god. Oh, dude, the bullet speed is weird. Okay, so I guess the idea behind this one is to enter a room and then hopefully, how much are those doing? 57 times 32. So we're gonna have to hit him with a few of them. I'm still scared of sulfur, though. I'm scared of every game. I'm a giant pussy. Okay, little issue here. I have no double jump. I can only heal with surströmming, and I'm poisoned. Do you see why I love... Okay, that's a nice wall, though. This is why I love the health potion, because I could just heal and cure. I don't know if those are going to kill him. Oh, there, he's dead. He's dead. We just have to break their masks, essentially. We have to get through the human portion, which are a bit more annoying than the trash people. The trash people swarm, but they're not that bad. I don't even want to... Just take that. Just hold on to that. But yeah, I think there was more Rectors than I've ever seen. Like, in one... Like, ever. There's like 5 or 6. It's like a third of them are Rectors. So people are high on the Rector right now. And I like the Rector, too. So I'm not mad about it. I was just surprised. I thought it would be a lot of Fisks. People are always talking about Fisk. I don't think there's one Fisk. Which technically means I clickbaited, which is lit. Fill the room with fishies. Oh, yeah. We can call them fishies. We can call them what they really look like. Sperm. But we'll call them fishies. Homie has a speech impediment, Sag. It's not a speech impediment. It's just the fact that I see late boom, which is not... It's not a common turn of phrase at all. But then you've got late bloomer, which is like a thing that people deal with. You know, some people are late bloomers. And so I see that, I'm immediately, my mind just associates with that instead. Oh, the surströmming did work, by the way. It just takes forever. You can't convince me to like surströmming. I like the fishies. Definitely a chaotic gun. Mine was going to be a Fisk. Yeah, I don't think we ended up with any. That's why on the thumbnail I put a Fisk and an Augusta, because I didn't want anybody to think I was playing favorites. There was a couple that I think are going to be really... I mean, they're all going to be really good. But there was a couple that made me like laugh with the descriptions of them. I thought the bullets looked like snow. All right, maybe it's like one of those... and I always use the guy from Watchmen. What's his name? The one with the mask? Fucking... Rorschach. Maybe it's like a Rorschach test. Does this look like sperm, fishes, or snow? It's like a personality thing. I think Rorschach is more for like if you're crazy. Excuse my unpoliticalness there. But, again, I only really know that after Watchmen. Because I'm an idiot. Oh, hi there. I'm going to stab this one. It goes against everything that the gun build battle stands for, but I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, I'm getting... I got messed up for... I deserved it. Are you a late bloomer, homie? I don't think I was a late bloomer. To be honest, growing up, I think I did all right. If anything, I bloomed really fast and then just kind of fizzled out. Like, I think that... I don't know if that applies to me. But I have heard it a lot. I've heard the term a lot. I think there's a Bouncing Souls song called that. It's like a punk band from New Jersey. I think they have one called Late Bloomer. So that's probably what immediately jumps to. There's some punk band with that name. I think it's Bouncing Souls. Which is actually, you could have called this Bouncing Souls. Look at that. Dude, where are my punks at, man? That would have been good. And kind of like sperms are like the beginning of Souls. It would be funny if the bullets did self-damage. If they ever do like a hardcore mode, yes. That would make guns like this just absolutely hilarious. I don't know if they're planning on additional difficulty. From what it sounds like, probably not. But maybe like a modifier when we get endless mode. Where your like bullets, not just explosive, will do more damage to you. That could be lit. I love Watchmen, my favorite comic. Have you read V for Vendetta? I've actually not read the comics. I should have clarified that. I watched the movie that nobody liked from like... When was that? A long time ago, dude. Oh, we got a big boy. You got the Hulk. The only comics I've read is I think all but like the last 20 issues of Walking Dead. And then a bunch of Marvel stuff when I was a kid. When I was a kid... I did read quite a bit of comics, but nothing besides The Walking Dead as in my adult years. And I only read The Walking Dead because I was a CVS customer support person, and I would read comics online as I was taking calls because I hated it. The torch that burns twice as bright lasts half as long. That's probably, I guess. Low blow. What does it look like if you full send this gun? We'll have to find out. Let me eat some more surströmming. Delicious. Bouncing Souls, no one can beat us. We drink beer and wear Adidas. Okay, so now you know who Bouncing Souls is. Now you're going to get that shit stuck in my head. Thank you, Kate. Hell yeah, dude. I had a buddy when I was a game tester from Jersey, and his whole life revolved around Bouncing Souls. And he was from Jersey, and everyone called him Jersey. And I don't know, I always loved him for that. He was one of like 3 punks in the building, and we got real close real fast because of that. So this is if I just full send it down like this, I guess it's going to be like that. It should just eradicate anything, right? So yeah, I wouldn't call myself a massive Watchmen fan, and I'm sorry for that. I do wish I had more time to read comics, or even read books, because I've been working on oh my god, look at it underneath, it looks crazy. I've been working on some Jack Kerouac for a while, and when my son was born, that basically went out the window. What just pushed me? So that sucks. Because I used to love reading, and it's just I don't have time for it now. I'm going to have to wait for that poison, I think, or maybe I'll just send it. We've got the superpower surströmming here. I think we're poisoned. I can't tell. I can't tell much of what's going on. This gun is insane. I kind of love it, though. It just kind of clears. This is what I should have been doing from the first, initially. GD, I'm so sad. I only just got here. Time zone BS. Oh, you're okay. I started a smidge early, but I did love your gun. It was great. The burr. I'm pretty sure each sperm is a child. Well, you know what I meant. I didn't actually. I'm not a religious person. I never claimed to be. Not that I have anything against religion, but you know what I meant. I just wanted to tie it into the Bouncing Souls. Honestly, the Watchmen movie gets overhated. It's pretty faithful. The only issue I had with the Watchmen movie was killing Jeffrey Dean Morgan off at the beginning of the movie. And I don't even feel bad about saying that because it was the beginning of the movie, and I don't want these. I still am not on Team surströmming. You can't make me like these. It just doesn't make sense. I would rather have the full heal right then and there. Like, I can get the appeal of it. You've got like a just kind of like auto healing, you know? But still, honestly, sorry. But yeah, I liked it. I just wish they wouldn't have done Jeffrey Dean Morgan like that. This is a lag machine. It definitely was chugging quite a bit, man. Eradicate FPS, accurate. No, I'm not aiming for a backhanded compliment. It was a New Vegas ref. Oh, was it? Oh my gosh. That had to have been something Benny said, right? You were really early. First time on stream. Well, you know, I started 10 minutes early. It's not really early, all right? I was sitting here and I was like, damn, I should just start. And then I chose not to. Okay, so the next one is Crunkle Christians, and I'm really excited for this one because, and I shouldn't say that. I have no bias here. I don't want to play any bias into this, but Crunkle Christian made this Gravekeeper right here, which has 2-time, and the attachments on this one are really important. So it has 2-time, casual, tandem, suppressive, and slow punch, as well as a hunting scope, a 12C muzzle brake, and a laser sight on the Gravekeeper. And, okay, so I love all the details about this. The thing, so this is the Killer 7 from Resident Evil, all right? And he's taking us into town because in Resident Evil 4, it takes place in the village and everything. I mean, you could say village too, but I assume that's what we're going for, is like Leon going through the town at the beginning. I absolutely love Resident Evil. When I saw this, I got a bit giddy, all right? This one, I love when people try to make stuff from other games and everything. Like the M16 that I made with the Fisk is like one of my favorite guns. So, did I list the oils? I did list the oils. I believe I did. So yeah, this thing is going to be smacking for 68 times 7. I haven't shot it. Maybe I should be shooting them before I leave. Let me see. So it's kind of got like a wide spread to it. I got all the attachments. Okay, I do. I think this is going to be free and dope. I like the sound on it too. Was one of the initial perk options. Oh my gosh. I've not played New Vegas in forever. And I'm one of the rare birds who I just played on my main save throughout the entire game. I never like made a new game or anything. I probably spent like 500 hours on my main save and never felt the need to make another one. Oh, yeah, this one is town. No, I'm in Europe, and it's my first time watching live. Well, let's go, Anton. Hell yeah, bro. I was just talking about you. I was saying thank you so much for donating to the prize pool. Makes you a freaking G. And the person who remained anonymous is also a G. Don't worry. Should be in 50 BMG. Is it supposed to be in 50 BMG? Uh-oh. I don't know if you put that. How do I unhide the columns, man? Let me see. Let me see. Crocodile Christian. I mean, I am... Yeah, you didn't put that, but I can just spawn it in. It's a good thing you're here, because it wasn't on the form, but I can spawn it in. I don't care. If you're here and you could tell me there's something that was missing, I'll spawn that shit in. I got you. Now this thing's gonna really smack. All right, that's a little cheat code for being here. My bad. You're good. You're good. It's a good thing you're here, because it was taking a few shots. I could see where the BMG... I shouldn't have fallen in the water. I could see where the BMG is going to come into play. So if there's anything you honestly forgot on your thing and I get to your gun, just let me know. Just let me know. All right, let's see what this does now. Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's with the increased bullet speed. It's like only one really needs to hit, dude. I don't know if I need to be aiming down sight every time, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyways. I have a misquoted a touch. I might have misquoted a touch. I think the actual quote was, "The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long." I honestly didn't recognize it at all. And I'm a huge, huge Fallout fan. Like, it's the only video game tattoo I have. I've got a Vault Boy on my arm. So, I love Fallout. And I'm embarrassed to not have known that. Brother, I just want to say, after copying this game from another YouTuber and seeing you cover all of it afterwards, it has made me fall in love with it. And I have almost 50 hours now. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad. It's a serious addiction, this whole Sulfur thing. You earned a sub. Hope to keep seeing you play and might throw something into it. Yeah, no, shoot. So I started playing this the 2-3 days before it came out, because they gave me the game and it had an embargo date. I think the embargo date was like the day, midnight of the day it released. So I've been playing it since a day or two before it came out. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I have not stopped. This is a game I played daily since. It's very addicting. And the first, like, 200 hours, half of it wasn't even being made into content. It was just me sitting up at night, playing the game, looking for excuses to make content, like, to be honest. Because I was like, I should be making content. I want to be a content creator. I should be doing it. But I couldn't stop playing. I couldn't give up the fun. Oh, I did a little stabby. Oh, you weren't supposed to be here yet. Love Resident Evil 4 original. Have you played the remake? I love the original. I do remember playing it as a wee lad. But I prefer the remake. I think the remake, even though it changed a few things, not too many, nothing too serious. Oh, damn. That guy is so beefy. There's a reason I speedrun castles for guys like that, dude. What's this thing doing? Yeah, 177 times 7. The guy was eating right there. He was just feasting on the bullets. But the few things that they changed, I didn't think impacted it any negatively. And I actually think it's a much improved version. Probably because it's so faithful. They changed very few things. I love Resident Evil 4 Remake. That game blew my mind. I was expecting to enjoy it. I wasn't expecting for it to be my game of the year. And that was 100% my game of the year in, 2023 or whenever that came out? Game of the year easily. That game was incredible. I have a lot of random stuff. No idea about the racks or the fridge. I just got the safe. Oh, so you bought the safe? Oh, it's so good. It's so good, though. My God, it's so fun. I don't know what it is. If I had the money, I'd hire a better therapist than the one I have to tell me exactly why this game is so damn addicting. Just so I can have the scientific evidence behind it. Because either it's like super addicting to you, or there's some reason you don't want to try it and you just never try it. Like that's the case. Like the people that end up seeing what they could like in it and then they buy it, they don't stop playing it. And I don't know the science behind it. It's probably a general video game thing, but it's not like it's overly complicated. I wouldn't say Sulfur is an overly complicated game outside of the gun building. The gun building is very complicated. I think there's a lot that went into that, and just in the way they built it in general, I think is very complicated in the best way possible. And it can be a little scary. I didn't want to do it until I couldn't beat Dungeon, and I was like, I need to learn how to build. Like, I was afraid to build guns until Dungeon. I'm just gonna let him be giant and scared. He's scared of Sulfur, man. Don't break him. There's many a boys inside of him. We don't need more. We don't need no mo. Okay, so we'll probably beat this level and jump to the town boss. As I said previously, I don't want to miss anybody's build. So, okay, I right-click, bitch. So I want to be efficient with our time here. And I do feel like I got a good vibe of the gun. I'm not going to play like half... Why do you jump upwards? I'm not going to do like half a level for somebody and a whole bunch for somebody else. So we're just going to scoot on. I could just speed run it, but I'm just going to scoot there because we're cheating. We should cheat. 150 hours in, I broke down and started watching vids. You for sure got me back into Sulfur. I was burning out. 220 hours. I'm finally making it through Forest. Forest can be a challenge. All right, I think Forest is more annoying to play through than Fortress. Like, I would rather play Fortress, but then Forest has better loot. I find that I get more loot in Forest. Sniper pistol is cool. Yeah, and it's also based off a dope-ass game. It's a great gun. You're actually one of the first people that prefers the remake of RE4. Really? I thought there would be like dozens of us, man. Really? I don't know. I've loved Resident Evil my entire life. That was everybody's got that horror game they got into when they were a little kid that they weren't supposed to be playing. And mine was Resident Evil. So yeah, I thought people generally really enjoyed Resident Evil remakes because they're so well done. I even liked Resident Evil 3 remake, even though it needed more Carlos. I still liked it. Dottie can say he's been here even before day one. Yeah, well, there's people that were playing the demo for months before me, so those guys are like the I don't want to say cavemen, but the first of their kind. He original is superior IMO. It itches a certain itch for me. Sorry about that. Small stroke. It's totally valid. I respect the opinion, and I thought it was probably 50-50. Yes, I remember my first time trying to get safe from Stiff Leg. That thing's so goddamn expensive. I spent $25. It was the best purchase apart from gardening. I want to get into gardening, man. I want potatoes all the time. Potatoes, you can grow them anywhere. You can grow them shits on Mars, dude. I want potatoes. That's the one thing I would garden. But I don't know if it's good for me to have that much starch. I thought they fixed that damn chicken bug, dude. That dude's floating. I tried to stab him. Try to give him a little picky. No, you're good. You're just gonna die like that. I can't hit you. I thought the one that was falling through the air bug was fixed. But he's still here. That's fine. Maybe he's not fixed on town. That'd be strange. I've been playing games literally since Pong. I'm 54 and Sulfur is a near perfect game. Dude, that's what I said when I first beat... Well, I didn't say all that. I have not been playing since Pong or anything, but when I beat it, I was like, okay, I thought, like, when I beat Caves, I was like, okay, I can't wait to run Caves again. I wasn't expecting it to open up a bunch of new areas. I would argue we don't need all this extra stuff. We don't need all the DLCs and everything. It's just so nice, man. Like, there's not a thing I would change in this game. I mean, there's a few things I would add. You know, fishing minigame, of course. I brought sodas. I could drink. I need to stop moving so much with this. That's my biggest issue, and I think it does have suppressive, so a lot of that was a skill issue. I need to stop moving so much. I'm a very manic Sulfur enjoyer, but the gun is great if you don't move. That's my bad. And I get it because in Resident Evil, you know, I think especially in the older ones, in Resident Evil 4, you would like walk up, you have to stop, aim, and then shoot. So that's me being dumb. Kind of wish I had added the water pistol I posted on Discord to the gun battle. Both amazing and terrible. I love it. I love that too. I remember that soul vlog where I got the water scroll. I was desperately trying to do what you did with that, and I couldn't find anything to save it, man. But that was the Killer 7 from Crunkle Christian. I love it. Thank you. I've loved all the submissions so far. Just happy to see a Resident Evil ref in here. Thank you for that. And the church and everything. I mean, the game does fit really well into Resident Evil because of stuff like the church. It's all religion and shit in Resident Evil 4. The sewers have ended my run with my OP dart. I'm sad I have to find it again. Oh no, you'll get another one. The dart is weird. It's really rare, I think. I barely see darts, but you get another one. Make sure to hit the if you have Fortress unlocked, make sure you go through and get the secret menu from kiosk, because that's the most guns you'll find out of any seller. My favorite part is gun building, but I can't find single mosquito oil. Just keep running caves. If you want a specific oil, keep running caves and then checking Kevin at the end of it. It's the best way to find one. Oh my God, I'm sorry I missed it. I joined. No, you're fine, silly fella. You were just doing some silly fella shit. I saw the meme behind the water scroll. What is the point of it? Seems like a horrible pick. I saw you suffer the soul flock. I did mean a diff type of gardening, but I do got some tomatoes and peppers. I also legit thought the caves was it until I found your channel. Dude, I was happy with the caves being the last bit of the game. I didn't need anything extra, so I was fine with it. But the water scroll right now is just used to mix with other scrolls. So you can get slush from it, and you can get thunderbolt from it. It's just a base scroll that's specifically in the game at the moment. I don't know what they're planning to do with it eventually, but right now you just use it to make better scrolls. It's just fodder for that. Fishing and sulfur sounds cool. Every game should have a fishing minigame. Every game. I don't care what the context is. I don't care if it's Apex Legends. I think Fortnite has a minigame or a fishing minigame. Just put fishing in every game. All right? It's a nice way to cool down. Whether, just take an hour to go fishing, put some rare fish in there. It works in every single game. There's not a game where it doesn't work. Okay, homie, you have to choose sweet potatoes or normal potatoes. Just normal potatoes. I did a sweet potato diet once I don't remember the reason why we did it. I don't remember exactly. Disgusting. I thought I liked sweet potatoes until you have to eat them every day, and now I can't eat them anymore. It's weird. I could eat potatoes every day, easily. Also trying to find 2 more fire scrolls for the flicker method. I want more unlockable areas like the cave cracks. Yeah, some more like hidden treasures and stuff would be really nice. Awesome gun. Love how it cleaves the entire front side of every enemy. It's just a shaver, Taco. It just shaves them. Anyways, hey, Holmes. I'm back at my Silverfish grind. I've also been playing a game for the same creator that came before Silverfish called Adika. It's basically a cyberpunk boomer shooter. Oh, nice. I swear just being here is letting me know so much new shit. Dude, I've played 500 hours of this game. There's not much about it that I don't know outside of the lore. The lore, there's too much. Like I said, I can't even read books, man. I don't have time to read books. I wanted to make like a lore video because somebody requested it, and I started it, and I was like, I can't do this. There's so much lore, dude. There's so much lore. I need somebody to make a YouTube video so I can learn it because I can't. It's so much. I've mixed it. It just feels weak at the beginning. I was tempted to put it on one of my best guns, too. Be careful. Be careful with the water scroll. Fishing would be an amazing soul coin farm, like exotic fishes and shit. Yeah, and it's just a nice way to chill. Just hang out, man. I don't want to push for fishing, though, because they said to me personally in the interview that they're not planning on doing fishing. Everyone would want fishing, so don't plan on it. Don't push for it or nothing. They don't want it. So, and that's valid. I just think, as my gamer protest, the hill that I'll die on is every game fishing would be great. Every game. You could also make new recipes for fish, more sushi, other first meals. Maybe we'll see it well after 1.0. You never know. That after 1.0 is where games start to get weird because they don't know what else to do. The roadmap is finished. We'll see. Water scroll is for the future garden update. Trust me, bro. I could see the garden thing coming to fruition. I definitely think that makes a lot of sense for Sulfur with the food economy and everything. I could easily see gardening being added before we hit 1.0. But I don't want to say anything like that, even though I did. My fave is the OP non-auto ferryman I made. It's called the Jumpo Killer. No jumping and it shreds. No jumping is so annoying, though. The sugar has left the homie. Lamau, lol, I'm down to help with a lore video. Someone make a lore video, please. How to kill a gun. Put water scroll and bullet drop. Dude, there's an oil called I think it's called shower oil. Literally, it's got bullet drop to make it look like your gun's showering bullets. It's perfect. Ruin your guns that way, please. I've also got a very British game called Sir, You Are Being Hunted. It's a survival stealth game with British robobots. Robobot, is that different from a robot? Deep Rock Galactic with fishing would ball. I'm surprised Deep Rock Galactic doesn't have that. It's such a goofy game. Wish to Fish in Battlefield. Battlefield, with all the weird Easter eggs it has, I'm surprised at no point they didn't implement some sort of fishing Easter egg. No jumping is deaf, rough, but honestly it's good. Battlefield fishing sounds valid. It does. Battlefield's like secretly weird as hell. It's like secretly one of the weirdest games you could possibly play. Did I just run the Killer 7 without armor? Oh my god. I ran that whole thing without armor and didn't even really struggle. That was a good gun. That's my bad. I just noticed right now. Okay, so let's get to the next one, which is from I'm Just Goober. It's called the 50 cal shotgun. And this one it says any, so I could do this one in any area. Let me just hide the columns again so I can have it all smidged up together. Let's do, it's got elephant oil, crazy. Gemini oil, great oil. Bombard oil, I am a big fan of Bombard. Damage and Scroll of Explosions. Let's do caves. We are very slow. Why are we so slow? We'll do this. I'm going to wear my Speedy Boys. What was on there? Elephant doesn't slow you down, does it? Oops, not this one. Oh, it does. I forgot. I never use Elephant. And then also a sniper scope, and I believe a laser sight. No, just a sniper scope. Let's just do caves. I love caves. Plus, everything dies really quickly. It makes your gun look even cooler. Hydration. I also made a COD gun, a Dolphin 99 with a lot of speed and damage and cool attachments. I've actually been playing a lot of COD Zombies secretly. Oh my god. It's almost like a little rocket blast. It almost looks like the gun is so big it's hiding the bullets as they fly out. It looks like there's like a delay to the bullets almost. It honestly looks pretty cool. Big issue with the Dolphin though is we're gonna have to reload eventually. And I'm not hyped about that. So I'm just gonna do it now. I mean, I totally forgot about the shower oil. Yeah, because why would you use it? It's super goofy. I think it increases bullet speed at least. The 50 cal shotgun. Gotta get your fixins of water. Yeah, I usually drink my energy drinks after my kid wakes up from his nap. And since we're so early in the day, I'm not getting juiced up on my G Fuel. Unfortunately, not yet. It's a very slow-paced gun, but it's clearly a man killer. Do the fridge and gun racks count as spoilers? I guess. I mean, to be honest, spoilers in Sulfur is kind of... Is it really a thing outside of areas? If you don't want to know about new areas, don't watch a single YouTube video. Because the game's been out for about 10 months now. There's not a lot of people that are going to be making content that aren't going to have every area unlocked, you know? Even if it's just a Twitch stream or something. I don't really consider anything outside of new areas to be spoilers. Yeah, you know, like, the fridge is, like, hidden away in sewers. So maybe that's the closest you can get to that, but... I don't know. Spoilers is weird, because spoilers I usually find pertains to, like, a story. And the only thing... I mean, there is lore. Most of us don't follow it, but it's there. So you could spoil some of that lore. Say, from, like, a boss. But I usually think, to me... Oh, my God, a Peg Leg came out. We crippled him. Crippled him dead. To me, it's a very slow gun. Slow-paced gun. Yeah, usually spoilers pertains to, like, story stuff. Like, if I told you guys the ending of Jurassic World Rebirth right now, which I actually really liked, I'd put it right behind Jurassic Park 2. I know that's such a divisive movie. It was fairly formulaic, but I still really enjoyed it. It was very good. Maybe behind Jurassic World. I like the first Jurassic World too. I think that movie's overhated. Sorry, why all those milks? Oh, the buttermilks? Somebody told me to. One of their instructions was fill your inventory with buttermilk. It's for the accuracy. It should be when we get to a cop gun. It's like a catapult. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a very fun gun. Very easy to use. I really like the design when the bullets leave the gun. Because like I said, it's so long that it almost looks like a delay with it. And that's cool to me. It's got its own personality. And then he just... We fucking blast a brick. Yeah, I killed him with a brick with it. You can kind of send whatever you want flying with it. And that's cool, because we often forget we can shoot the bricks, y'all. Mortar cannon, sniper, Jeebus, Crimus, Explodus, Luminous. Bro's trying to make me, like, read Harry Potter spells right now. That's crazy. I had to give up on that. There you go, little guy. What's your fave COD Zombies map? I'm a huge sucker for Infinite Warfare zombies, and Zombies in Spaceland is my all-time favorite. Besides, like, the BO3 maps. Well, unfortunately, right now, the only space I have, because I should probably move them to a different drive, because I forgot BO3 was so big, I should do that, is BO3, because if you want the ultimate zombies experience, you need Black Ops 3. Like, that's where all the zombies is. You got 14 maps in that damn game. But I don't know. I haven't had time to really play it, and I just reinstalled it recently because I Steam share with Lumen, who's one of my best buddies. You guys should know. Some of you should know Lumen. And he had Black Ops 3. I was like, I needed something, because usually when my wife comes home and my kid goes to nap, I need like a cool down, you know? Because I'll spend the first 10 hours of my day editing and doing stuff with Sulfur, and then after that I'm with my kid, and we're just going crazy, like toddler size now, so we're going crazy all day. So I was like, dude, Zombies is like the perfect game to just relax and wind down. But unfortunately, I haven't had a whole lot of time, so I couldn't tell you what my favorite is right now. But growing up, I don't know. I really like Buried. Buried was cool, but it's not in BO3. All the areas are in the trailer. That's true. Even Desert's in the trailer, and we don't even have Desert. I honestly feel like you and the other YouTuber I watch are the only things I've seen about it. Wait, who's the other YouTuber? Let me. Is it Reginald too? Little Goblin grew up. The same builder on a Roku with 50 BMG would be sick. This is the explosive diarrhea gun. That's crazy. A mortar, diarrhea gun. Shadows of Evil is my #1. Shadows of Evil is great. It's great. But I also feel like it's so much better with other people. I love it, but the size and the design of it, I think is so much more fun in co-op. It's still a great map, but I always, when I'm playing, I'm like, I feel a little lonely. It doesn't feel as fun for solo play. It is good for solo play, but I don't know. I feel like it would be better with a bud. You know what I mean? Zombies in Spaceland is amazing. It is great. It is great, and I need to figure out a way to clear up some space, because I do believe Lumen also has Infinite Warfare, so I could play that as well. I love Zombies in Spaceland. It's so underrated. COD is terrible now. It's fallen off. Well, Vanguard was basically... I mean, you can pinpoint a lot of spots where it started to fall off, but I feel like Vanguard was the one where everyone was against COD. And, I mean, that's valid. That's valid. I feel like there was a good group of people that still liked Cold War. Me included. I really liked Cold War. I thought Cold War was great. Multiplayer was really fun, arcadey and chaotic. And then the campaign was one of the better ones in all of COD, really. And then the Zombies was pretty good. I like the Zombies. So, yeah, I thought Cold War was, like, sort of slept on. But also, it wasn't a step in... It wasn't forward progression, though. I will say that. Cold War was not going forward. It was just kind of stagnant. But still good. Also, can we get an update on the Night in the Woods stuff? Sorry for being pushy. No, you can't, because I don't know what's going on with that. Buried is sick. Yeah, Buried was nice, too. I like the big old friendly giant guy. Been so long since I played BO2. BO2's, like, dead now. Everyone, if you wanted to play, like... COD with like randoms, you have to go to BO3, and you can't play the multiplayer because apparently you just get hacked or something. I don't know. I don't really care about COD multiplayer unless it's the newest one, because that's where you get proper matchmaking. I don't know if that's controversial, but if I want like a normal ass experience COD, I'd have to play the newest one as far as multiplayer goes. Sulfur is a little about magic after all. Spells would fit, but I'm not a wizard, Harry. That's the thing. Yeah, Reginald 2 was the first video. After that, I bought it whenever I was at work or vibing. I was looking up stuff and found your Soulfly. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, Reginald's video was awesome. He seemed to have a really good time. To be honest, I like the Cold War Zombies map, especially Mare der Toten. I really like how the Easter eggs were doable solo. I unfortunately didn't get to play the... Damn, dude. His mud is making this annoying. I wish I had a katana to swipe it all away. I unfortunately didn't get to play any of the DLC. I just played the first one. I don't remember what the first Zombies map name was, but I liked it enough to keep playing it. I agree. Shadow is way better. Actually, I got the first DLC. I bought the first DLC, and I don't remember what it was called for Cold War. So, unfortunately, I liked it though. I put a lot of time into the first level of zombies. I just enjoyed the progression of it. I agree. Shadows is way better with friends. Vanguard was a dumpster fire. Yeah, Vanguard was like just the absolute proof that Call of Duty is not. They didn't care anymore. I've heard BO6 has really good zombies. Not good enough for me to be like, here's $80 for the experience. No way. No way. Okay, so that was the 50 cal shotgun. It's supposed to be a shotgun. That's right. I got more of a mortar vibe with you guys. The name is whatever. It doesn't matter because the gun was good. It was a very fun gun. Okay, for the next one, it's from, and I hope I'm saying your name right, Jiahui. There's no way. It's JIAHUI 10, and I embarrassed myself by trying to read it. It's called the Hawkland multi-tool. Now, there was a small hiccup with this one. They did not put the gun name, but I assumed it was the corpse maker because they mentioned dog tags. So, and they said I didn't have to bring dog tags, so I brought 2. I felt like that was a good middle ground there. And the Hawkland multi-tool features Bombard, Brute, Ascetic, Slot Machine, and Scroll of Explosions with a Hawkland silencer, compact sight, laser sight, priming bolt, and a shotgun chisel. 12-gauge chisel. 12-gauge chisel. Okay, let's put a body on. I'm not going to forget that again. I can't believe I did. And this one is in dungeon. Okay. And we can just skip past hedge maze. Why not? Who cares? Also, does the Psy move that fast? Dude, it's such a little stabby, dude. Look at this. It's very quick with the stabs. That's why I like it. I like that stabby motion. Like I'm getting at Bender. Big old giant friendly guy. Forgot Leroy's name. Dude, I was a baby. I was like a sprout. Whoa. Wait, this gun's sick. It's the multi-tool, though? This seems like a really good little shotgun. Yeah, this is a good gun. This is good. I'm my caveman out on this one. I can see why they said for dungeon as well, because, I mean, masks go bye-bye pretty much instantly. Try a little snipe there. Yeah. Oh, androids. Hey, bud. That's an interesting test. Oh, my God. This is a nice little corpse maker. And what's great about the corpse maker is anybody can go get it from the Hawkland sales boy. Boy? I don't know why I said boy. Hey, man. He's a man. He's got the chest hair to prove it. Oh, my goodness. Is there a little bullet drop? We get a little bullet drop? Yeah, from Bombard. It's a little bit, but it's totally manageable. Totally manageable. I like this gun. Man, I hope you use a mod to get the Gobblegums for free in BO3. I don't, but I don't mind the grind. I don't mind the grind to have to cop them all or whatever. It's fine with me. I could see the appeal in that. You can get chests so easy in BO2 now. Get cheats. Oh, yeah, dude. I played one match of Transit for complicated reasons. Before I got downloaded BO3, I played Transit because my internet provider's bullshit and this and that. And I don't want to get into it. But so I played one match of Transit, and then we died, and I loaded up another one, and then the guy glitched us out of the map all the way to the end with like infinite health. And I was like, "Why did you do that?" I typed in the chat, I was like, "Why'd you do this?" And he's like, "'Cause it's fun." And I was like, "Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm trying to play the zombies, man." And you're just like, why would I want to be God mode right now? It was so weird. Oh, God, not even the person doing the playthrough on it knows what's going on. The fuck is happening on your side? Did Alistair the Almighty take your key? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm so lost right now. Damn, that guy that killed Big Goblin damn near 2 shots. Blah, blah. I might have to crack an energy drink, man. This thing is dope. This is a dope little beast right here. The only reason I don't like playing COD, my friends play Search and Destroy, and they leave the maps they don't like. You know what's a mode I really like in COD? And it's not in all of them, is Demolition. That's like my favorite mode. And I feel like it's always a hit or miss if you're going to get Demolition or not. But I haven't been in the mood. I think the last COD multiplayer I played was Modern Warfare 3, and my buddy bought it for me. And I told him, I was like, it doesn't look like a game I'm going to enjoy. But if you want to buy it for me, that's fine. Just, you know, make sure to hear me when I say, if I don't like this, I'm not going to play it with you every day. And then I played for, I don't know, 3 hours, and I was like, no, this is not fun. Like, it wasn't good, dude. I didn't think it was very good. It was janky and broken all throughout zombies and everything, and that zombies mode was a little strange. It felt kind of hobbled together. And I don't know, he got mad at me because I don't think he's really talked to me since he dropped fucking $80 on me for me not to like the damn game. But I warned him, you know. I'm not picky or anything, but I'm not going to play a game I don't like. I pulled the nunchucks, and Michelangelo is my favorite turtle, and my comparison is food. Dude, Mikey's the best. 30 size mag for a shotgun is insane. Honestly, it is, and I shouldn't even be reloading this much. But I can't help it. We're talking about COD. I'm going to reload a bunch. The androids trip me out. The androids are horrifying. Oh, the denim jacket from the future. There you go. That's a reference to the androids. All right, we're getting into the sweatier areas of dungeon here. Getting a little riled up. Getting a little crazy. It's still just whatever. I even did the old Pat Mahomes check. I'm not a Kansas City fan, all right? Don't get it twisted. I was seeing if I could play while reading chat and not like necessarily paying attention to the game. You know, easy. Can I put it on easy mode? Wow, that gun shreds. Holy, it's very good. Oh, okay. I was worried we wouldn't be able to get the breach here with the running shoes. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah, it's a very good all-rounder. I can see why it's called the multi-tool, because I can do whatever I want with it without really having to worry. It's very much just like a OP backup, or not backup, but like an OP primary gun to help you run through the whole game if you necessarily wanted to. Very good. It's putting a lot of respect on explosions, man. I feel like since Holy Fire came out, I've stopped using explosions as much. But this gun, it's really utilizing it very well. Also, I think this is the first gun with a scroll in it, surprisingly. We made it to gun 5. I think we're on gun 5. And this is the first time we've had a scroll. Which is cool, I think. I think that's like respect to the oils of the world. Also, I'm not going to fight the boss, because the boss sucks for this one, and I don't feel like getting blinded. I didn't bring in sunglasses. So, I think I got a very good vibe of the gun, and we got to keep moving, because it's almost been an hour, and we're only 5 guns deep. That's a third of the way through. We're not making good time. Like, we got to hit this. Plus, I think my kids' grandparents are bringing me McDonald's, which is... I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I feel like I need to find a bullpup. I saw some videos. There was a green-looking bullpup. You're talking about the Typhoon, which was my favorite gun for a long time. It's a very, very good gun. I'm just going to replace what's in here with what I got on me. That'll make it easier for me not to forget it next time. Okay, so this one did have a request to wear specific clothing. I think it looks very fashionable. It's because we have slush on this one. Oh, wait. The 50 cal shotgun had a damn scroll of explosions as well. I'm dumb. You said something about the Night in the Woods playthrough went wrong, so I was theorizing. I'm a game theorist. Raphael is the best. Raphael's a bit of a hothead, though. You know, he's like pretty much the self-imposed leader, but, or would you say Leonardo's the leader? I don't know. I've never met anybody whose Donatello was their favorite. So I can say that. Donatello's just a big old nerd. Oh, it's my gun. Oh, yeah, your gun was great. It was a very good primary piece to just run through the game. Awesome gun. This gun is sick, bro. What the fuck? I made this before Holy Fire came out, so that's why it doesn't have it. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs Holy Fire, because you get a lot of pushback if there's a group of enemies. You're going to throw them around, which looks really cool. Are you kidding? Sunglasses protects from blindness? Yeah. Sunglasses has plus 50 light resistance, I think is what it is. It's plus 50. I could show you. I just said we have to, like, pick up the pace, and I'm showing you. Oh, yeah, so it's got plus 25 light resistance. I just wanted to notate that, yes. But it is very good for fighting the dungeon dude and the Mace Knights in Castle. But if you're me, I don't want to fight them at all because it's boring. Oh, God damn it. I sold my sunglasses, and yes, the Typhoon, I have yet to find one. It's a very fun gun. Oh, yeah, and the katana, my bad. My bad, B. Okay, how do you go into debug mode? You just press F3 when you're in developer mode, which on your Steam launch settings, you just do -dev true. That's all you gotta do. I have a video on it. If you watch my developer video, I believe at the beginning, when I like spoil stuff from dev mode, at the very beginning, I show exactly how to do it. It's not complicated. 2-time cartoon, huh? Bombard, instant, and scroll of slush with a sniper scope, a laser sight. They also put, who was this? This is from Able the Dragon. It's the cold shower. Able, you put gun crank, but you can't gun crank a breacher, unfortunately. So we won't be doing that today. Oh, and you put dungeon. Another one back to dungeon. Interesting. Well, I almost picked dungeon when it said any, and I'm glad I didn't. I called you homie or home so much I can't even remember your real nickname. The homie dot. I got you. If you ever need me for that, I got you. Okay, yeah, we got the katana. I was confused for a second there. Okay, so should I be trying to blast? Oh my goodness. It's a cold front. It just litters the whole floor. Nice thing about the breacher too is it's got a bug. This is nice. This feels like Splatoon right now. What was this called? The cold shower? Oh, cold shower sounds awful, though. I don't care how hot it is in Arizona. It's like 120 degrees every day. I don't want a cold shower, man. Those suck. Those suck. Oh, come on, dude. Bro's dodging everything he can. He's just trying to warm himself up, this guy. Oh, yeah, we could just use the katana to break them when they become Jack Frost. I think that's the ideal way to do this. I really like the amount of slush. This definitely feels like the optimal way of slushing out. My goal is the dart and typhoon. The dart is really good for its infinite durability glitch. I'll give you that. I got a couple ways I use the dart. And the headphones protect from siren attacks. There's a siren attack? Wait, what's the siren attack? Wait, is that like... Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about from St. Lucia? Because I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that one. Apparently cold showers are healthy for you. Yeah, because it makes your body, like, work harder to fend off the coldness or whatever and, like, heat yourself up. So, yeah, they are good for, like, helping you lose weight and everything. Athletes, that's why they take, like, the cold ice baths and everything. If I'm not mistaken. To be frank, Dot is kind of better than Holmes. Also, cold showers are peak. The fuck you talking about? It might just be because I'm a literal penguin stuck in a human's body, but cold is peak. I run hot like a radiator, so cold will kill me. The screaming. Oh, you know what? I guess the one dude also does that. The Hulk does that. Okay, well this guy's gonna be next to impossible to get over here. Man, I might have to hold the whole clip for this. Die. There we go. Well, let me heal up. I mean, might have been a smidge overkill. Yeah, so I know what you're talking about. You're talking about St. Lucia and the Hulk dudes. I don't know. Can anyone else scream? I think it's just those two. Oh, you know what? Now we should have charm resistance should do something, because now we can watch buttholes in the forest. I didn't even think about that. I don't know why that's what came to mind here. But if we go to Fortress, we can see buttholes. And, oh no! It's our arch nemesis. The one true weakness. It just, like, completely lagged the game. It didn't even really make sense what sounds that made. Okay, come on. Pull it back. Oh, my goodness. I wish I could do it like a hold charge, like with the Neuraxis, but I can't. Die. It's kind of hard going upstairs with it, because it kind of just likes to bounce backwards and down. But it's a nice little winter wonderland right there, isn't it? Lucia is easy enough to cheese. Good tip, though. Especially if the Hulks also screech. Had to bail quick in those levels. Yeah, no, the Hulks can be really annoying when they break down a tree and then immediately start screaming at you. I hate it. I hate it. Is there anybody else in here? No, they're all dead. They're all gone. This one feels like an ice ray on steroids. Yeah, it's just... It's good. It's definitely one of the slower guns. You know, more methodical. Probably charge it up before you enter a room. It's whimsical, though. It makes up for the, you know, having to charge thing with some whimsicalness. And honestly, we could kite a bunch. Let's try kiting a bunch without dying, hopefully. And then, if they can keep up, these guys are schlubs. But if we can kite a bunch, I'd like to get them into a tight hallway. Those guys are probably fucked. They're too slow now. I'd love to get them into a tight hallway. And then just bust my ice nut all over them. Here, trying to thin the herd a little bit so we don't crash the game. Because dungeon, I mean, you get so many enemies on you. We'll try to get all the way to the end and then churn around. Hopefully not get stuck on somebody. Because that happens so frequently on dungeon. Throw a brick at this guy. Brick! I bricked him. I gotta run. We're gonna get a bunch of these dudes. This is actually gonna be kind of tough, but I think we're gonna get probably the most cinematic experience out of it if we do it this way. Okay, yeah, this room's perfect. All right, hold on. Wait for the charge. We can still sprint. I don't know why I'm not sprinting. Oh my god, I think all three hit me at once. Oh, dude, we almost died for that. I'm gonna do it again. Now that they're slowed, I'm gonna do it again. So yeah, I think the way I would use this primarily would be to kite, bring them all together, just like Christmas, and then start sorting out. All right, hold on. I didn't cover this side of the room yet. I didn't Splatoon over here yet. I love Splatoon. I wish Splatoon wasn't so sweaty. It's like the one Nintendo game that's sweaty, bro. Outside of, like, Super Smash, where 12-year-olds are getting $1 million prizes. That's the only difference. I like it, though. It's a good gun. This is the Cold Shower from Able to Dragon. It's very fun. The way the bullets bounce around makes me think of TK's Wave from Borderlands. Dude, you're talking about Borderlands 1 with TK's Wave, man. Oh, my... I don't want to cough. Hold on. Slush is such a hard scroll to get working, but this gun is really fun and unique. I like it. Slush is difficult, and the reason this one's working better than most of the time is because of, like, the Breacher shooting out so many bullets, because it's hard to get shit to proc in this game. You know, at least with this one, it's just ice on the ground. I'm going to do it again. I kind of like the whole kiting them, but this time I'm not going to let three dudes hit me with knives at the same time. That was a bad idea. I kind of like kiting them, getting them all together. Little picnic vibe. That dude is very scary to me. Oh, but they won't all be able to cross right here, poor guys. But this is how I would do it. The tactical approach is grouping them as much as I can. I'll vote for this gun. Hey, you know, there's still a lot more to go. I think this is only gun 7 or something. What are we on? 7 or 6 or 7. I hid the numbers to make it even tighter. I'm trying to optimize my second monitor space. Dungeon's not very big if you just run through it real quick. It's really not. I feel like Dungeon 4 is always significantly bigger for me, but... Oh, come on. The bounce did not want to give it to me there. Where's everybody else? Dude, they quit? They camping? Oh, y'all are camping. No! Oh, my God. Holy... Dude, it wasn't even the gun's fault, though. It's a mixture of the game's bugs and me being stupid's fault. I gotta lead him to the ice. The ice bridge, bitch. Oh my god. That was insane. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. I don't want to die, though. That sounds like extra work. I haven't made anybody bleed yet. I think I have to do it with a secondary action? Yeah, you're bleeding now, huh? Okay, that was insane. I feel like it's not going to get any better than that. It literally, the impact from doing it in such a tight space pushes through the wall. That could secretly be a speed-running weapon. If you think about it, if you RPM that, if you found a way to get some RPM oils in there, brought a dunce cap and a bunch of power bars, pushed yourself out of maps, and just got like 7 double jumps over to like the exit or something, it could be really hard to pull off, but there might be a small strategy in there with that. If it works consistently pushing you out of the map, I'm actually really intrigued, and I kind of want to dick around with this thing. But that was Able to Dragon's Cold Shower. I wish Ice Skates, it's not complete, but it reduces the damage. A lot of fun. I wish Ice Skates would let you slide around on slush puddles. They really should. I'm actually kind of surprised they don't. But yeah, don't forget, if you do try to make that gun, to wear the parka, trust me. All right? I think there's another build with a katana. I think I'm just going to use the katana. I like the katana. I've been Team Psy for a while. Wait, what's the difference? Frosters? Oh, you get 50 with that. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, why can't I wear my sweet little, what the hell is the word? Scarf. Yeah, winter scarf. My goodness. So, Don, any new games you would like to try lately? I saw this new cool one called Oddcore, basically a roguelike backroom shooter. Not that I can think of. Nothing off the top of my head. Try on auto sprint and settings. I don't know. I'm 500 hours deep, dude. I don't know if I want to tweak the settings anymore. If I do that, my mental memory is going to be shot. But that is something I should work on. I'm not going to do that right now. I didn't even know that was a thing in the game. That wasn't there initially, not that I know of. But that's cool that that's there. I did not know that. Dot has mother and father luck on his side to be able to survive that. Bro, I don't even know. There's 2 really close calls in there. The corpse maker shotgun with explosives can easily push you through walls too. I didn't see that happen though. This thing, the force we got from that whole charge up, it was an accident, you know. I've tried to get Storm Surge to push me through walls, but it glitches you back up every time. It's really lame. You're sleeping on the bow staff that block projectiles is amazing once you get it down. I put my melee on my mouse to make it easier. I like all the melees. I don't have a preference outside of the Psy being so quick with stabbing. That's it. I like them all, though. I'm still rocking these dog tags. I forgot who that was for, but I'm just going to put them there. Where are we? Where are we? We did this one. Okay. So this one is another Rector. Like I said, there's a lot of Rectors. This one's from Unbounded Solid. Oh, yeah. This one, they put 5 oils in 1 scroll. So I just took off the last oil, unfortunately. So that, it happens. I don't know if they meant to put the oil or the scroll or what that is, but it's okay. This is called the T34 Caliop. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's got rigid system, instant oil, 0 fucks, who's counting, rocket launcher, and then they also requested that I bring a whole bunch of repair kits. Also a 9mm chisel, which I think is really fun on the Rector, with a Hawkland silencer and a laser sight. And it goes in. We're going into town for this one. We're stumbling into town. I put melee on my mouse button to make it easier. So do I. On every game. I put melee on my mouse on any game. I just prefer it. And if a game has a bunch of, like, if it's like a MOBA or something, I'll put it on my mouse wheel click. But that's really the only time. But yeah, I need it on my mouse. Oh, wait, this thing is sick. Oh my god, it's so fast. They're just tiny little rockets. I've wanted to do something like this with, like, super fast firing rockets. This is hilarious. I love this. And it's also not lagging. I don't know if it's because the 9mm rockets are smaller. And they're also traveling fast enough to where they're not getting stuck on screen. If I shot them into the air, we'd probably lag, like with the Star Maker. But yeah, no, this is great. My eyes acted funny. It's all... Wait, sorry. My eyes acted kind of funny. It's all blurry. Dude, it took me 30 hours to find 1 melee, and I just found 2 yesterday. If you want melees, I could tell you where to get them. I could tell you where to get them over and over and over again, to the point where you'll get whatever you want. There's 1 farm for melees in this game. 1 consistent 100% of the time farm. I have a discourse for the Silver Discord. Someone said the Bronco sucks. I don't think there's any gun in this game that sucks. I think there are a couple of guns that deserve some buffs, and I would say the Bronco is one of them. Not to make an enemy out of you and I, but I think the Bronco deserves a buff. I think it deserves a damage buff or an RPM buff, because there's a lot of things you have to do to make the Bronco shine, but the design and the weapon style is great. So I like the Bronco, but I don't think there's a bad gun in the game. I think they all do what they do. Some have more style points than others. Like the Thermite is another one that's mostly about the Termite, sorry. Mostly about the style points with that bad boy. But it makes a mean shotgun. I'm typing bad because I see the letters on my keyboard. OMG, what is that gun? So when we're done, I will post. It might not be immediately because I will have a lot of stuff to do as soon as I'm done with the stream. But at some point, I will post the Google Sheet that has every gun that was used today. This one is very good. I really love the vibe and sound of the little bullets, of the little rockets. It kind of reminds me of like a mech game where if you had like a secondary fire that could fire out a bunch of rockets really fast. This is how I feel like, or like Iron Man in Marvel Rivals. You know what I mean? Bro, town is awesome. Town is awesome. Holy hell. Bro, it's like a slow-firing rocket launcher. It's like a big old... It's like a Iron Man, dude. I feel like Iron Man with his little pocket rockets. Uh-oh. I can't live without large and fast katana swing. Where is it? Castle? Because that's where I found him. Yeah, Castle 1, you've got a guaranteed spawn of a Ninja Turtle. At least, unless they patched it out. But we haven't seen a major patch, so they would have to sneak one in there. I don't think so. I don't think they've ever done that. They've done some small patches in the past, but yeah, Castle 1, just keep running Castle 1 over and over again. I found it 100% of the time at Castle 1. You'll find the Ninja Turtles Easter egg there. Sounds like a migraine, silly fella. Let me know what the melee farm is, though. Yeah, it's Castle 1. Castle 1, look for the Ninja Turtles Easter egg. It's there 100% of the time. I found my nunchucks in the sewers. Is the Bronco the 4-shot revolver Hellboy type deal? Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, I got to reload. Yes, it is the, it's like the cowboy. It's like a herder pistol. Is what I look at it like. Aaron Durill. Thanks for the info. I thought I had a brain virus for a sec. Wait, this gun is a bolter. This gun is sick. I have a new favorite. Yeah, like I told you, you can't pick a favorite till we're done, because you never know. The last gun could be also sick. This gun is really cool, though. It got great sound to it. It's a man stopper. And, oh my god. That's crazy over there. You know, the reload's there, but the Rector has a nice big old magazine. This dumbass is going to step right into the poison. Oh, we cleared the poison. It works really well. And we haven't had to repair it yet, even though they told me to bring a bunch of repair kits. I guess if you wanted to just, like, no-brain it and shoot it down a lane, you could. You could just do this and then just burn through a bunch of repair kits, but you don't have to. Shame you can only use one scroll at a time. Imagine homing rockets. I'm hoping at some point we'll see something like that. You know, we still don't know what the crypt key's for. We don't know just yet. Okay. Oh, this way. Okay. So I think we got a good vibe of this. Hold on, I got a message. Oh my god. Sorry. They sent me a video of my kid playing with the plastic food toys at the playroom with the animals and shit that are going on over there. Okay, so that was the T34. Am I saying it right? Caliop? Caliop? I don't know if I'm saying that right. My bad. I had a one-shot Bronco build for Gore to submit. Oh, you're good. You're good. We'll have to do it again. In fact, I haven't said what yet, but if you noticed in the video about the Gun Build Battle 2, I mentioned I was talking with the devs, Perfect Random. So at the end of this, I'm going to mention what exactly we were talking about. So you have to stick around to the ending to find out what that's about. It's a bit of an announcement, sort of. It's, I don't know. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But the next one is the Salamander, and it's from Isaac. It's called the Culverin. Am I getting that right? Culverin? It's got stable hip, helium, slow punch, aimless, holy fire, 50 BMG, silencer, which is the SRP3, the nicest looking silencer, in my opinion, and a green laser sight. They just put laser sight, so I put green because it's the Salamander. I gots to. Caves. Okay, so we take this one to caves. I'm happy to see somebody put a Salamander build, because I don't have a Salamander build that I like. What's a quality of life feature you want in Sulfur? Leaderboards. Or, yeah, I think leaderboards would be really cool. Because I normally don't care about stuff like that. Okay, maybe not leaderboards, but stats. Like, even if they're just for me. Like, if you've ever played Minecraft, which everyone's played Minecraft, you could see, like, how long you've been alive, how many things you've killed, last time you slept in a bed. I would love stuff like that. How many times you beat caves, how many times you've killed a skeleton, That's something, I don't think I've ever even mentioned that in a video, but I think that stuff's really good for games like this. It doesn't have to be a leaderboard, but just a general stat screen for me to admire my work, you know? I think that'd be cool. Item slots, rebinds. That would be nice. That seems like more of an urgent thing, and that's probably going to happen. I'm feeling kind of better. The thing that's not helping right now is my hair is all over my eyes, and it looks like the Cruelty Squad border. Cruelty Squad, oh, is that brain rot game, huh? Oh, nice. Free health potion. I remember when these, like, the ground loot could be, like, Easter eggs, like the Breaking Bad one and everything. I haven't seen that, though, in, like, forever. I don't know if they still drop. Like, you can still get the Breaking Bad Easter egg or the Falling Down one. But I haven't seen them in a good 50, 60 hours. So I feel like one of the patches got rid of those. Or they're, like, reworking them or something. Because now it's just two random pieces of loot. Which is fine. Your boy got a free health potion. But I missed the Breaking Bad one. Currently watching from my WFM. How long is the stream? I'm here for 7 more hours. Well, it won't be 7 more hours. It's basically until my son and his grandparents get back from... He's at like an animal visit at the playroom I take him to. Every week I take my son to a playroom so that my wife can have a few hours to herself. Because it's good for mental health for her to not just, you know... She comes home from work, and then it's time with the kids. So every week I take him to a playroom. He's at this playroom today with his grandparents because they're doing, like, an animal show. This gun is really accurate. It's like a little laser beam, dude. It works very well. What is the 360 per shot? Basically not feeling any effects of the spread at all. It's good. And the stable hip is making it so that we're not... There's no major recoil from the 50 BMG and everything. It's a very good gun. I like it. I might have to use it my daily strolls because I don't have a salamander build. But I've been looking for one. I want to make him bleed. I need to make someone bleed, man. Now that we got bleed on katana, I wonder if we're ever going to get bleed as an effect from a scroll. I mean, you'd have to assume we definitely will. Right? That'd be cool. I'm going to have to make every time I die, I hit a blinker video, but I don't know how. What do you mean? What's hit a blinker? I actually don't know what you're referencing. It's me being dumb here for a second. Okay, oops. Yeah, this gun's dope. I'm going to take it into Cousin now, though. I want to see how it works on Cousin. Honestly, it's just like the shotgun Corpse Maker, as in, like, a very good, like, everyday weapon. Hit the Benjamin Lamau? What is the Benjamin? Have you tried gun building with the Petrify scroll? Any tips? Petrify, I had high hopes for, hoping it would be something similar to Aftershock, but the effect doesn't last very long. So they're only petrified for a few moments. I don't like it. I don't like it that much, man. Me personally. So no, I haven't tried to build around it because the effect is just makes them frozen, right? It doesn't do a whole lot of damage or anything. I don't know. You'd have to figure it out for me because I tried and I really wanted to like it, but I wasn't a big fan, unfortunately. Well, let's just say it has to do with gardening and dying and getting raised. Yeah, I have no frame of reference for that. Hitting a blinker is hitting a weed pen. It stops because the coil's too hot. It's very bad for... Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I don't smoke weed. That's my bad. I don't know any weed references, man. I used to smoke a lot of weed. And then one day I smoked and I had like the worst anxiety attack of my life to the point where I thought I was dying, which is every anxiety attack. But the next 5 times I did it, I kept getting them. And I was a habitual weed enthusiast, so I was smoking that shit every day. Oh, this one had a specific loadout, and it took me a while to get the hint that I couldn't smoke it anymore. I was just going to get these crazy anxiety attacks. So I stopped smoking weed when I was like, I think I was like 20. I barely got to experience that shit, dude. I started when I was like 15, but yeah, I was, I used to enjoy it, man. But now I'm not part of the culture, dude. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, Cruelty is a brain rot game, and every time I hear popular from it, activates as a sleeper agent, but it interests me. I give a few words. Gorbino's Quest, Chunko Pops. See, Chunko Pops is crazy. Hitting a blinker can get you in the hospital. Understandable, you have a kid. It does happen for real. How old are you, Dot? I am infinite. All right. Okay, wait. So the next one is soda. What are we on? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on to the 9th one. Barely scratching halfway. We got to kick the shit into overtime, man. I don't want to miss a single person's build. This is Soda's build. It's the auto shot. We'll be taking it to town. We've got automatic weapon damage increase, combat boot for the extra aiming. This was a specifically requested loadout, obviously. It's got expander, frugal, ascetic, 2-time, scroll of least resistance, compact laser sight, Hawkland silencer, and a priming bolt. But no, I'm 27. I got the same panic attacks. Shit sucks. Stopped after a year. You did that for a year. It was every time for me. Every time for me. And I missed it for a few years. I was like, man, all my homies are smoking. I can't smoke. You know, heading into the party era, and I couldn't smoke because, you know, if you get that bug where you just can't smoke because of some, like, honestly, I probably need to see a therapist. There's something back there, not like that is weed is just bringing it to the forefront. But I don't care anymore because, like, someone said, you got a kid. Yeah, Maj B said it. I got a kid now. I don't want that extra expense. You know, it's not important to me. I love beer and I love freaking like a lot of alcohol. I love booze just in general. But when I had my kid, I stopped drinking it almost exclusively. Now I have it like once every 3 or 4 months. I still enjoy it and I like the time where I get to actually drink. But I'm so busy that I feel like drinking is not going to help me get anything done. So it's probably for the best. Beer is just like a goddamn money sink, dude. It's great for the night. Great for the night. And I would never drink in front of my kid. I don't really want him to, unless it was like some gin and Sprite in a cup or something, because then he's not going to know. but I don't think I'd drink a beer in front of him. They gave you a whole kit or just the gun? I remember you having the inventory, hearing the inventory. Yeah, they gave me the whole kit. They got me the high-cut helmets, camo jackets, SULFUR combat boots. This is another gun with the least resistance. It's very much made for everyday use. This is another primary. Use it whenever you feel like slaughtering. They didn't even request dog tags, and it's doing 173 times 3. So if we had dog tags, it would be doing even more. But not everybody can get dog tags, so it is good to see how guns operate without them all the time. You know, we can't always be ultra OP, and it's one-tapping everything we come across. So no problems there, except for him, because I shot him in his shin, I guess. It looked like a shin shot. Hey, I haven't been looting at all. That's nice. Free flock? Shit. Smoking, I can't stand the thought of death. I don't want to get into that. That's like a huge philosophical thing, dude. The thought of death is crazy. Smoking weed gave me extra anxiety on top of the anxiety I already got. Let's just say anxiety squared is not fun. Yeah, that was kind of like the same for me. Growing up, I always had anxiety. I don't really have the issue now, but I used to get anxiety attacks pretty frequently. Now I just started getting them randomly one day. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Started smoking when I was 15, 21, now still going. Where is it? Lots of guys just creeping out from corners right now. I could fire this a little bit faster. There's a priming bolt, but you could still tap that trigger as fast as you want. It's been crazy I've just been getting crazy anxiety recently, like you as well. Well, if you're anything like me, it's not going to go away. It's unfortunate, but again, I don't know how or why. I just know I pissed off a lot of friends because it was kind of the matter of like, why won't you smoke with us anymore? You should try this strand. You should do this. You should do that. You should eat it. This and that. None of it worked. Honestly, I balance it out. Never overuse and helps my health, to be honest. I'm sorry for y'all bad experiences. I am a huge supporter of marijuana usage, man. I think it's really good. I've watched people come and go deal with cancer that at the time, if weed would have been legal, I'm sure they would have used it. So yeah, I'm a huge proprietor of that. And also recreationally too. What you do on your own time is your business. My general rule is as long as you're not hurting somebody, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. As long as whatever you're doing isn't directly hurting another person. Besides, like, all the crap we do all day. You know, us killing the planet and all that shit. Like, discounting that. As long as it's not a hateful exercise, I don't care. I'm super supportive of that shit. I will say I'm 23 and never drank until recently, and now I get it. Drinking's fun. Do you like rum? I like rum with a Coke once in a while. Why not? Not really by itself, but the only alcohol I'll drink by itself, like hard alcohol, is like schnapps or whatever, which I don't even think that it's not even classified as hard alcohol. I don't know. And then gin. I like a good gin once in a while. But if I'm gonna drink gin, that's the thing though. I would never drink anything by itself. But I gotta have some gin and juice, or I prefer gin and Sprite. Gin and Sprite goes so friggin' hard, dude. So fucking hard, bro. That's my shit. Anything citrus, really, with it. But I don't want to get... I can't get back into that, because I'll be buying Tanqueray like every fucking day. That shit is delicious. I do not like alcohol. I'll drink it if I go out, but not my cup of tea. The best way to drink alcohol is in public with friends. Trust me, you don't want to end up a sad drunk. Those guys suck. The entire live chat right now is just an advert for me to never do weed or any recreational substance. No, not really. There's just a weird coincidence that a bunch of people get anxiety from weed, but dude, you might like it. It's legal. Just try it. Like, unless you're in like, didn't that dude who played Thanos in the Squid Games season 2, didn't he get busted for weed or something? I guess in like South Korea, that's a big issue. They like hate people that smoke weed, which is really weird. So he got like canceled for it. Dot, you're still valid. You're good. I think it's just like a human rights thing. People should do whatever they want, as long as they're cool. As long as they're being cool, man. Everybody having a good time. Who cares? That was the auto shot from Soda. Another gun that it's just kind of a great primary gun. It's working for you with the least resistance. You don't have to do much with it. It's just going to work for you. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's just up to the individual. I smoked for 5 years straight before I outgrew it. Yeah, you're fine. Smoke up, fam. All right? You'll be all right. All right, let's see. Let me get this shit back on, and then let me get your chat real quick. Say what you want. I do not want to risk another big mental breakdown and possibly hurt myself again. I have too many. Nobody's going to ask you to smoke weed, though. Nobody's going to ask you, but people are more so just saying, don't get the wrong idea. That's it. People are just saying, we're not advocating against it. Oh, this one had a funny message behind it. Hold on. Yeah, that's all it is. Truly, it's up to you. I use it medically, adapted it, recreational. I never hurt anyone, and I get a moment of peace. Yeah, man. And plus, food tastes better. Things are funnier. Where's the negative? I don't see the negative. General rule is freaking golden, homie. Dude, it's just like, it's literally trusting your gut instinct. Because what do they tell you when you're a kid is treat others how you want to be treated? It's like the simplest freaking rule, dude. I would hate if somebody told me not to do something. TLDR, I'm an immigrant from Venezuela, and I moved to the U.S. years ago. Weed helps my diabetes and my everyday thinking. Completely understandable. Oh, that's cool, though. Venezuela. Nice. What was it like in Venezuela? Thanks, Maj B, is how you spell it. Weed helps diabetes. I've actually never heard that. Yeah, I got it. It does. Unintentionally and intentionally balances sugar levels, muscle pain. Oh, you know what? There is that kind of like muscle pain and shit from diabetes, man. This shit's rough. One shot of Fireball into a hot apple cider. Best way to warm up on a negative 30 degree night. I can't do Fireball because that shit is so easy to guzzle, dude. I can't do it. It's so... If you like cinnamon candy, Fireball is the easiest thing on the planet to drink. And I like cinnamon candy. So I can't drink Fireball. I'll drink the whole goddamn bottle. Let's just say a beautiful place ruined by greed and political BS. I'm sorry to hear that. Fireball is too sugary, man. It's like basically like soda brown. You're not wrong. Okay, so this one is the Rector. It's a Rector from Lawless Pirate. Premium Unleaded Justice. The Pooge. And it's got instant, suppressive, parallel mag, ascetic, and scroll of pesticide. The outfit, also a shotgun chisel, shrouded barrel extension, holographic sight, and a laser sight. The outfit I picked is a yellow hoodie, a crown, and golden slippers because it specifically said to dress like a pimp. And I was like, I mean, I don't see a lime suit, so I can't go the lime green route. But I feel like a pimp's probably got a good amount of money. We'll go with that, you know. I think this is the best pimp outfit I could come up with. Lawless Pirates is put any. I'm going to do Town again. I feel like Town is really good. Or you know what? I don't think anybody else put Sewers. We're going to go Sewers. Even though I don't like Sewers, nobody else put it, so I'm going to drop it in there. This, again, is the Premium Unleaded Justice. Let's just... Fireball is scary good, Limfao. I don't mind cinnamon, but diabetes. Yeah, Fireball and that peanut butter whiskey, they taste too good. It's dangerous. It's like the rice wine they get in Korea, which I'm just blanking on that. Soju. No. Soju is so friggin'... Soju doesn't taste like alcohol. And then by the time you stand up, you can't even... You have to sit back down. Because it's super strong, but it doesn't seem like it. Anyways, just get back to being less serious. Got to be silly before I end up like my brother. That was still ended up being kind of serious. But after a while, my family moved here, and I've been working hard trying to pay them back. Built a PC years later. I have ended up on a goated street with a goated streamer. Well, I'm glad to hear that your life is doing really good, man. I'm glad to hear you got everybody in life always, you know, not a lot of... What is this? What is this? This is crazy. This is... I forgot the scroll of pesticide. We just read it, and I already forgot. It's so perfect for sewers, because the scroll of pesticide... The scroll of pesticide is so weird, man. But this is working. Such a strange scroll. Why did I have to dress like a pimp, though? What was the point of that? Just for the fun? It just said, not important, but dress like a pimp, is what it said, I believe. Oh my god, it just clears them. It's actually really strong. Which is great, because I've yet to tinker around enough with pesticide. I love when you guys come up with these guns, because, like, there's some obscure scrolls and shit that I can't figure out. But yeah, the goal for most people is to get out from where they started, right? And maybe like a majority of people, even if they're a rich person, they start rich, they might want to, their goal is to get out and make their own wealth or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the goal for most people. So I'm happy to hear that you've done it successfully. That's great. But after a while, my family... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Serious Man is a bad dude. It's all just lore. My brother IRL is an absolute angel. I believe it. I don't see you as a shit talker. Also, the Honey Jack Daniels whiskey, I tried it and I was taken aback. I drink whiskey once a year on New Year's Eve with my father-in-law. That's it. But I may have to recommend it this year. I don't know why. It just started one year and now I feel like it's just like the only time I drink whiskey is with him. And it's great. It's a great time. It's a really good time, and I always appreciate it. Looks like a money cannon. Is it? Okay, I get it. Nice. This is why you're here, Crunkle. I did not piece that together. I'm shooting out dollar bills, y'all. Look at that. Good fucking eye, man. The pimps decide. I can't even read that, dude. That's a word that's a lot easier to type than read, bro. Pimps decide build. I think it is supposed to be money, dude. That's why we're... Oh, my God. But then the name, Premium Unleaded Justice, I thought it was going to be like... Are we supposed to be like an oil tycoon? Is that what it is? I'm giving lore behind this gun build. I think we're supposed to be an oil tycoon who can just shit out money as bullets. Because the Premium Unleaded Justice, I immediately jumped to gasoline, oil stuff. Stuff like that. And then we got the money. I don't know. I'm going with that. And it makes sense with the crown and the golden slippers. We did it. We finally got it. I like it, though. It's a show, don't tell kind of gun. It works really well, too. I'm not sure if I need to get super close. I think I need to try to range somebody. Yeah, you don't have to get this close as I'm getting. I'm just nervous because pesticide... The way it shoots out of the gun looks so strange that I get nervous shooting it. I never tried alcohol before. Probably never will. Not because it tastes bad, just because I don't want it. That's valid, dude. I live a mostly sober life now. Like, because outside... But then again, I take medication and shit. So, like, I don't know. I still enjoy a beer. A 6-pack or 12-pack every 3 or 4 months. I can't help it. Father's Day, my wife usually convinces somebody to secretly buy my favorite beer, and then I can't say no to that. And it's Father's Day. I feel like if your dad, you know, unless you've got a reason not to, there is not much better than a beer on Father's Day, all right? Speaking of someone who's only been dad for like a year, that shit slaps, all right? It tastes different. This is how you spread capitalism, and we're doing it in the dankest, darkest place possible. They should have put sewers, man. I picked sewers, but I'm going to be honest. Who was this one? A lawless pirate. Should have put sewers, man. It's perfect for sewers. Look at it. We're blending in with the gunk, the scum. Not that I'm like all political or anything. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I'm not a political streamer guy. I'm not on Twitch right now. It was all oil owner. It was an oil owner. It would have had the scroll that turns bullets into oil. Oh, that's true. That's a damn good point. So it's definitely for throwing money around. God damn it. You're a genius. You should write for the wiki. Should hack whoever's... No, don't do that. But you should... I unplugged my mic. I always unplug it, but this time I saw it immediately. But yeah, let's... what time is it? Oh, shit. Yeah, let's get to the next gun. I think we got a good vibe on that gun. Lawless Pirate. The Pudge. The Premium Unleaded Justice. Very good gun. Very good gun. And it works. It's a pesticide gun that works, which is what's really blowing my mind. The CO grind set gun. No, but it's not, though. I was wrong with my assumptions. I've learned not to make assumptions. Up until this point in my life, I always thought I should be making assumptions. Now, I'll never make them again. I need to put this back up here for OCD reasons. Didn't look right down there. Wait. Oh my God, I gotta wear a different outfit. Yeah, God damn it. God damn it. Let me just put this back. Okay, this is the police one. I know that this one had something specific with it. Oh, the knee pads. Okay, so this one is from Taco2515, Pocket Headshot, which is the unknown. I really like when you guys come up with build ideas for guns that I don't like. Or not that I don't like, but guns and scrolls that I don't use. I don't use enough. I don't give them the respect that they're owed. So, I love it when you guys do the shit. Because the unknown, I cannot figure out how to build around, and I'm hoping that this will be really good. Does anyone remember Unsweetened Jam? How could I forget? What's your favorite beer? It's Okosim. Which I know since it's manufactured in America, I'm not getting the actual Okosim, which is, if you want the real Okosim, you gotta go to Poland, because they just brew it here in America now, if you get in America. But I still really like the flavor of Okosim. And... yeah, I don't know. There's also some sort of placebo effect. Getting closer with my Polish roots. So, yeah. I'm a little weird with it. I like it. I also really like Heineken. Heineken's really good. And I'll fuck with a couple of blonde ales, too. I like some blonde ales. Like, there's I think they're called Cactus Brewing down here in Arizona. And they got a really good blonde ale called the Blonde Bomber. It's really good. If you're going to get through all these, you might want to go level by level, boss. I think we got it. I need to, we got to focus. But the ADHD, man, it makes it hard. Okay, mosquito oil, savior oil. I'm noticing a lot of people doing mosquito and savior and not Tetris or satiety, because Tetris and satiety, I mean, savior's great if you don't care about your loot chance and stuff, but Tetris satiety oil, because it changes the name of it, it only changes the reload, so, and you don't have to reload if you're infinite ammo. Just saying. This one works, you won't get any loot, though. Just a forewarning. You could switch out Savior if you want to build this gun yourself and put in Satiety, and instead of getting the nerf to loot, you get it to reload. So there's that. Inherited, which actually lowers the loot chance by 100%, so actually this one doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And Podshot. I should have read all the oils first. But just an FYI, Savior or Tetris work really well. Scroll of Toxic Lobotomy, and this is why we have Inherited, because you get a 350% durability loss, which is stupid. It's crazy. I mean, it's stupid crazy. Whatever. It's got a green laser sight, and it's on the unknown. It is called, I already read it, the Pocket Headshot. So this is probably considered called the Pocket, is going to be more ideal in caves as a secondary weapon. I believe they did put that in their notes. Again, you guys can read all the notes. I didn't touch the notes, so when I put it up, you can read exactly what they said You have Polish roots. Does landmine count as our local necromancer? Yeah. So my great-grandparents came over on the boats. They evaded... get away from me. That's right. Toxic lobotomy makes it so we have to hit him in the head. And I'm obviously not doing a great job without the stupid babies. So in the head, the hitboxes in this game can be wonky. So I need to tighten up. I got to get these headshots, man. All right? I gotta prove that the pocket headshot is good. But yeah, my great-grandparents came over on the boats during the Nazi stuff, like World War II. So I'm mostly Polish. And... they're gone now. They're dead now, but they were really cool. So, and my grandma made sure to keep it a part of my life by showing us the foods and everything and showing us stuff from our family. So, yeah, I got like that that love for my Polacks out there. Unknown is so cool. I wish it had something going. Dude, look at the hitboxes. This it's so weird. Like that clearly went through his head, but the stupid little babies, they jump and it must have went right behind him or like just before he jumped. I don't even know. I wish I had something going for it to make it better, like coming with a secondary shoulder-mounted gun or something. Whoa, aren't we on level... we're on Caves 2. You guys shouldn't be here yet. The added bonus to this, though, is we're at least getting free organs. So, if you're going to have a backup pistol, this thing takes up 2 spots. That's another advantage to having an unknown in your inventory. It only takes up 2 spots. 4,000 starting durability, so this should be up to 6,000. Might be a little expensive to repair, but with the inherited, we're not losing as much durability loss. And you're getting a bunch of free organs. We could obviously sell this shit off and make a nice little fortune off of that. So that's good. Some folk got the cilantro gene that makes the herb taste soapy. I got the gene that makes all beer taste like sucking skunk tail. Is that why I hate coffee? I feel like coffee, like black coffee, tastes like dog shit ass. I still drink coffee every day. And but I have to like load the shit with creamer. It's like I'm the classic you want some creamer or you want some coffee with your creamer kind of guy. I just dump the shit in there. I love it. I might just like the taste of creamer, but I don't know. Black coffee though makes me want to throw up. It just tastes awful. Okay, took some calls from work. I'm back. I missed my comments from foul. Last I remember, Venezuela. Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying I'm hype. It's great that you were able to, you know, essentially live the American dream, right? Isn't that the American dream? Come to America and then, you know, find a way to thrive, man. Because America, as many issues as America has, it's not perfect. Not perfect at all. No place is. I mean, I'm sure there's some place that's perfect, but, you know, they don't want us to know about it. Some place in goddamn Greenland or Iceland or some shit. But... you know, we are still free, somewhat, sort of. We are. We're free. I'm a patriotic dude. I love my country and all that shit. I could never... how am I supposed to leave, man? Plus, if you try to leave America, you still get taxed. Did you know that? If you go to a different country, you still have to pay taxes in America. How is that fair? I don't get it. You'd essentially have to fake your death to successfully leave America, which is nuts. And then when people find just like tax reasons, then you're not going to get away with that. The IRS, they can, like, summon the dead, dude. Buttermilk should help the... oh, that's right. I was supposed to bring the buttermilk. Yours was the buttermilk build. Hold on. Taco, I'm so sorry. Let me go grab some buttermilk. That's right. And somebody even mentioned the buttermilk. But it was... the buttermilk was too much. There's, like... I couldn't fit it with the gun, so I had to put it in a different chest. Hold on. Let's grab the buttermilk. That's my bad. If you mix every goblin organ together in a pot, you should get a little goblin friend that will help you. That's so, yeah, why not? Coffee gives me major anxiety no matter the flavor or type. Was literally about to say Iceland, maybe? I don't know what it is, but Iceland and Greenland we've been gaslit to think they're like the perfect places. Okay, so now our accuracy. But also, I don't even think the accuracy was that bad without the buttermilk. It's just like the weird hitboxes. Like they shine with certain guns and scrolls and bullet speeds. Like you can go frame to frame, and it's not a sulfur issue. It's like every game has like hitbox issues, right? It's just gaming. Oh yeah, 1,000%. I love it here. I'm able to wake up and not hear riots or shots. Yeah, that's great. That's what we look for, right? You want to feel safe in your home. Fuck yeah, man. Happy to hear that for you. Oh, I don't know why I didn't want to kill him. I didn't grow a conscience or anything. What's the damage on this beast? 70? I'm not going to take this one into cousin. It's definitely not a cousin stopper. I wouldn't recommend this on any boss. But then again, with the scroll lobotomy, toxic lobotomy, headshots we do get like times. Is it times 3? You get like, it says pretty good. We'd be doing like what, 210 with it? I mean, we could try it. Let's see. Cousin's weird though. Places like Norway. There you go. Norway. Also, Dot, what do you think of the censorship for the children bullshit that's happening? You talking about the YouTube stuff? You like the AI thing gonna like make me send my driver's license? Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing is crazy. I don't know. I don't think anyone is for that. But at Google's, they're not gonna stop. Google shan't stop. Wait, what is going on here? I think his grandparents took him out to eat somewhere. Dude, they didn't even say anything. All right. They were supposed to buy me lunch too, man. That was the damn rule. I said, you can take my kid out to the animal thing, and I'll do the gun build battle, but you gotta buy me McDonald's. I don't think I'm getting McDonald's, y'all. I don't know. They went back on their vow. I wanted some chicken McNuggets and some sweet and sour. Also, I haven't found a single thing for gun insurance. If you want gun insurance, so this clearly works just fine on cousin. It's not like a 1 or 2 stopper. In fact, we're gonna have to fight the squad here. I could shoot this faster. Why am I being so precious with the shots? We got plenty of repair kits. But this is a very solid backup piece. Does this thing change color the more you shoot it? I honestly have not used it enough. Oh, no, just like with one shot. Yeah, the unknown is weird. I feel like we should be allowed to gun crank it. And I think I would like the unknown a lot more. How did I miss that many shots? But I like this build. This build's good. And also with the 6,000 durability, we're not taking too much a hit from the toxic lobotomy. A great little backup piece, I have to argue. I don't think it needed that. I just kind of like it looking shiny. But yeah, if you want lots of gun insurance, run the fortress. After the boss, you're almost guaranteed gun insurance, about 50%. It's about 50% of the time. Censorship of the internet is a slippery slope. Yeah, but they've kind of been censoring, like, the internet's been being censored since, like, the birth of social media, right? Like, there's not a lot of places where you can get away with whatever you want. Like, Reddit and Twitter are, like, the ones holding the lines on, basically, as long as you're not a monster and committing crimes, you can post whatever you want. Which I think we can all agree in unison that monsters should not be allowed to use. Monsters should be in jail. They shouldn't be posting disgusting shit on Reddit or Twitter. But, okay, now we're on to, what, that was Taco. So, great gun, the pocket headshot. I like that you found a way to successfully use the unknown. And I can easily see that slotting in next to a flicker. You know, you could probably carry 4 guns. You got a free organ harvester if you need a couple bucks. Because even if the enemy's dead, you could shoot their body and get organs off them, sell them to a vendor. It might make you, like, close the gap to getting something. What's your McDonald's order? A 20-piece. I just get a 20-piece nuggets and a soda. Because the sodas are $1 at McDonald's. So, I get the 20-piece and sweet and sour and barbecue. I love their sweet and sour. It's so good. The Emperor gives it often. I'm also talking about the indie devs game VIII Exhumed banned for misogyny, even though it tackles the whole thing in an informative way. I've never even heard of that game. Oh god, I'm gonna sound so slow if I ask who the Emperor is, but I'll stay quiet. It's a Wild Wild West boss at the end of Fortress. The big spider boy. Starts as a big old worm. Also, I saw the words Casey on the dialogue option for cousin, and I got sleeper agent flashbacks from Night in the Woods. Of course you did. If you ever beat the game, don't worry about it. Copy that. Yeah, sorry. It is... Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. The lore's not too crazy. And if anything, you should be excited for the craziness at the end of the game. Fortress goes hard, man. It's pretty nuts. In fact, nobody actually said Fortress is their level. Interesting. I won't play it for you. I got you. Okay, so the next one is from Esobel, and I hope I'm saying your name right. And they gave us an AA turret. This one does have stationary, so... Only 2 was stationary. I was really worried of a lot of people putting stationary because it's a meme oil, but it's also very good. So it's got stationary, inherited, expander, tandem, and scroll of least resistance with a 50 BMG chisel. So we could put a 50 BMG on an assault gun, automatic gun, because of stationary, giving us a 95 less recoil. It helps tremendously to do stuff like that. There might be a little bit of kick up here. We're also going to, but we'll see. We're going to put on the high cut helmet and the camo jacket, as well as the bow staff, I guess. We need the bow staff for this. They put that. A green laser sight and a barrel extension 6 inches, which is... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter now, right? Because we already can't move when we have this shit out, so why not? Okay, back to Forest for this one. It's been a little bit since we've been in Forest, I'd say. Night in the Woods is my bread and jam. It will be with me forever. Bread and jam. Not bread and butter, but bread and jam. It's a better meal. It's a better meal. I respect that. I want to find the fridge and gun racks right now. I'm a hoarder. If you want the fridge, I can tell you where to get it. If you want to know. If you want to find it organically, that's fine, but it's you could probably get it right now. Fortresses are pretty hard in all fairness. It's pretty difficult. I would say the enemies in Forest give me a tougher time, though, to be honest. So this is our AA turret. Another gun where I'm going to have to pretty much sprint with the bow staff out all the time, but that's all right, though, because we can do our little blocky thing, which I'm not good at. We can take... It's every time I go into Forest with a unique niche gun, I'm going to be spammed by the baby birds. Until Steam shuts down, the world explodes. If Steam shut down for whatever reason, honestly, would there be an apocalypse? Maybe. The economy would fucking... I don't know what would happen. You know how many people use Steam every day, dude? Oh my goodness. I think the world might actually need Steam. It's so profitable, and there's no other, like, platform like it, you know? And the owner, it seems like Gaben still cares, which is crazy. He still seems like a gamer. Gotta love Gaben, man. And it's just like, I don't know. Would the world end? Maybe. Maybe. If Nintendo shut down, yet again, maybe. Sony, yeah. Xbox? I don't think so. But Steam is like, I don't know, man. What would happen to gaming? A lot of people would lose their jobs. Granted, where indie devs going to go? They're going to have to go back to itch.io. Epic can't support any of that shit. I'll stick with it originally right now. I'm going to try to see more gun builds and some more of the environment. Oh, sorry. Originally. Everything else is up to me. Yeah, you're fine, man. I won't tell you how to find it. Just be weary that... How should I say it? I want to give you not a hint, but just make sure you're looking in every crevice, all right? If you're looking for something rare, make sure you're turning every rock and stone over, all right? And you'll find it eventually. While Steam did just have to rip down just short of 30,000 games from the payment process or censorship pressure, things still ticking on. I mean, that sucks. That sucks, but, you know, as more people get away with doing bad stuff, that's what happens, right? Like, some people probably abused some copyright stuff, or that's where that originally stems from. And then now or whatever, the censorship. I mean, I don't know. Censorship had to come from somewhere, too. I'm out of my depth with this, but I didn't even really know that was happening. 30,000 games, that sucks. That sucks. But usually, it's not from their own accord. They probably were told to do it. Same thing with the YouTube stuff. I know that. Like, Google was probably pressured into that, and they can't back out of it. So, I've seen a lot of people on Reddit saying they want to boycott YouTube because of that. And it's like, they're not going to... This is going to be what it is, man. It is what it is. It's one of those things where it sucks that it's happening, and then people should voice that they don't like it, but... In no way is it ever going to go. It's not going to go away, which sucks. You know, YouTube L for sure. The world might combust. If Gabe dies, he would just be born again. He is a primordial entity sent from above to give us half-life and the gift of gaming. And no Left 4 Dead 3. Not for any of you. I keep seeing shit I've never seen, bro. Nothing at 50 compared to everything else. Granted, I was late to the party. 50 hours, man. Oh, dude. I think up until probably like hour mark 100 or 150, I was finding new stuff every run. So you've got a long time of just, what is that? Where does that come from? There's so much loot in this damn game. It's impressive, and the artists, I don't know, man. We talk about giving people their due. The artists, the musicians, all of it, man. Even Simon, who's the game director who wrote all the dialogue and shit. My God. My goodness. And then more recently, if you guys have seen all the TikToks and YouTube shorts they've been making, that falls under the hands of Anton, who's the social media manager. He's even crushing it. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. The effort they put forth through with Sulfur it's just commendable. I wish every game developer cared. Like, just plain and simple, man. I wish we could get this kind of treatment with every game. But, you know, because, like, the music is one of the first things. The art style and the music, you're like, wow, wait, this is sick. And, yeah, they deserve all the love in the world for this shit, dude. Pressured by Australians? I don't even think I have that place on my map, dude. Isn't it supposed to be upside down or something? Some crazy... The toilets don't even work right, man. Damn, this game might take a lot more time, Lamau. I fucking love it. Australia is a government myth created to make us porn addicts. I activated my crazy-ass theorist mode. I don't even... Where are you getting that from? I've not spent enough time looking into Australia to understand you right now. That's crazy. I do know their censorship is wild. Like, fucking Grand Theft Auto comes out. Australians ain't playing that shit. Which is just silly. We got goddamn babies over in America playing Grand Theft Auto first day out the womb. Also, I saw a Buddy Sandwich for sale, and I remember what you said, bro. Every soul had art to this game, and I would love to work for them, honestly. Yeah, dude. And, yeah, I mean, there's not a bad thing I could say about the dev team for Perfect Random, you know. I could glaze those guys all day. And having talked to them for a couple hours, like, it's not even just it's not a fallacy. They're really cool dudes. Like, they're really, really nice. Super chill. Long story short, homie, I group rallied 1,000 calls to pressure Visas and MasterCard to pressure Steam. It worked, and Steam added a new rule because losing payment processors would sync them. I knew it was you. I didn't want to say anything, but I was like... This has gotta be you. I knew it. You're dirty, Aaron Drill. Aaron Drill? Am I saying that right? I can't... I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. Okay, so here we're facing a problem. Oh, God. Okay. It's not perfect for fighting the terror bomb. I will say that. Because the homing bullets are trying to hit the center of his body. They're like a really good pitcher in baseball or something, dude. Low center of gravity. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna, before we die, we're just gonna go to the church. It's not meant for terror bomb slapping, all right? We see that. We see that. Almost broke the game. The Sulfur short's incredible. Such high effort and really funny. I'm interested to know if they're like, I assume they're outsourcing those. But to who? Who's making those? Because I imagine they don't have time to sit there and... Because, like, editing the smallest, simplest things is incredibly time-consuming. So they definitely... I feel like they got professionals on those. Or they made them, like, months and months ago. Whatever it is, bravo. Because they are great. They crush it with those every time. I make music as a career, so I appreciate the soundtrack for real. Oh, dude, that's sick. Do you specifically make video game music, or do you just, or you dabble in any and all fields? Okay, wait. This next one is the Human Begonator from Miles Redgate 4596. It's an Impala Gravita with not just the ballistic vest, but the entire ballistic set. So we're gonna slap that on. And the helmet. So we're all blued out right now. We look good. We look real good. It's always nice to have that, you know, one monocolor. We look really nice in this. Okay, so the Impala Gravita with long shot oil, pot shot oil, instant oil, bystander oil, which I think this is the one and only gun with bystander oil, because I remember when it came up, I was like, what the hell is bystander oil? But it disables aiming, so that's good. That's perfectly fine when we're using long shot and pot shot. Scroll of explosions, shrouded barrel extension, And laser sight and a shotgun chisel, the human beanator. And that name just sounds so weird to say. Okay, so this one's going to take place in town. I'm sorry to the bow staff enjoyers, but I kind of want the katana back. I've been enjoying... The bow staff was the first one I got, and I used it a whole bunch. I might be on my katana arc right now. I don't know. Censorship is a blight upon this planet. Australians under 16 can't go on social media. What? Bro, don't they have, like, some of the most, like, messed up horror movies and shit? Like, so it's probably why. It's probably why they can't do anything, so then they come up with, like, these crazy-ass ideas. I actually don't mind that rule for kids. They have babies over here in America. Wait a second. Human be gone. Oh, my God. This is actually a nice little Impala Gravita build. How much damage are we doing? 115 times 8. America also slurs that range from clanker to an actual racial slur. What is clanker? Steam should just create their own payment processor called Steam's. We should just base the world and the future of it on Steam and whatever they've done, because they figured it out. Okay, I kind of like that it's bouncing off and then killing that guy randomly. This is a very good Impala Gravita, which is nice, because after it was nerfed right away, I just went back to the Rokua. But this is a good little boom bow. Nah, all good, homie. Iran is probably a comfortable way to short it. Iran. Okay, I'm going to try to remember that. I said it 3 times. That's what they say to do. You know, try to follow the rules. I listen to everyone else. They even have shorts for Russian speakers? Wait, really? I figured that... Wow. That's crazy. That's respect, dude. Yo, Dot, help. Is the Fairman worth getting? I'm at the Hawkland Trader in Caves. Don't have enough dough. Should I sell my guns for it? It depends on how precious your guns are. The Fairman is really fun. It's a super niche gun, being an automatic rifle that does a crap ton of damage. I would say if you haven't played around with it, I would try it. Weird iron sights, I'll say that. If there's a negative, the iron sight's weird. It's kind of clunky design with how big it is. But I love the Fairman. I don't know. It depends on what guns you have, too, to be fair. I'd say if you haven't played around with it, I'd give it a try. I'd give it a shot. I don't make any specific stuff. I want to be able to create music for full-time consistently. I would love to create soundtracks, but currently I just post some daily videos with my music. Well, that's, you know, that's a start. Everybody got to start somewhere, man. That's cool, though. What kind of genre do you mostly dabble in? Like, what's your favorite genre to make music on? Wait, the Damage has a multiplayer? Wow, I really have so much to learn. Yeah, I mean, I did say earlier that this game is not complex, but it is, but it isn't. Like, you could learn, and that's how a good game is, right? You could learn all this stuff, or you could just stay at basic level and still enjoy your time with it. That's how you should do it. It's hard no matter what. It's always difficult. But at the same time, you don't have to learn the ins and outs to enjoy yourself. Clanker is a slur for robots. Okay, what's it from, though? It's got to be, unless... It's got to be from what? Like, I don't know. Star Wars? That's the projectile count. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Because the damage does increase with the Impala Gravita the longer you pull back the bow as well. At least it says that, doesn't it? Use one. It gives the user option to set the trigger power on the fly, making the arc of the shots depend on the user's needs. The further the drawstring pulls back, the piston pulls the piston back. The drawstring pulls the piston back before release. The faster and longer the bullet will travel. Oh, no, so it's just for travel time. I thought it increased the strength. I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter because this thing's already a beast. But yeah, the X times number is the projectiles that you've got attached to it. So the pink oils will be your projectile oils. And those will give you extra bullets. And if you have a shotgun, like a 12-gauge chisel, you automatically get extra bullets. I don't think this one actually has any projectile oils. It's just the 8 from the shotgun. That could be the sole reason why shotgun is so strong to build around, but it's by far the best chisel. Like, if you're ranking them, it's number 1. That's why it costs 15 G's to fucking get them, motherfucker. Big concern with the Fairman is keeping it fed, at least for early on. We need some sort of AK-47 variant. Well, we do, with the Corpse Maker. I'd say the Corpse Maker is Sulfur's answer to the AK-47. I'm going to jump to Town 5 to make sure we can round the list, because after this, I believe... No, we got the Zeus Johnson. We got 5 more after this. So yeah, we gotta do this. Make whatever I originally started with drill music. I would love to make whatever comes from the soul. So do you play any instruments as well, or do you mostly just do everything on like your computer? Just curious. I love music because I hate when people say that. Everybody loves music. Stupid. Everybody loves music. But, you know, I like to learn the inner workings of it because I play a little bit of piano, but and not like, I don't know why I said piano. I don't know how to play like 50s, or not, it'd be like the 1912s bar piano, but I play a little tiny bit of piano. So, but I'm not good at it. And I also don't know any of the lingo. But I've always had an interest in it. I like music. I like it. It's from Star Wars. Okay, so I guessed right. Maybe I have heard it before, but it left my memory. Star Wars is the originator. Yes, Roger, Roger. Okay. Thanks, dude. I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, give it a try, man. It's a fun gun. Niche guns, I always think are really... There it is. There's the good luck. I'm not saying that the human beanator just won, but I fell into a hole. And that's usually good luck, at least for the run. Be sure to stack up on 50 cal ammo. How much we got left? 450. Oh, you're talking about for the ferryman. Yeah. Yeah. That thing is it's an ammo eater with the being full auto for sure. It increases during the further you pull. It says on the wiki. Oh, okay. So I knew I read that somewhere. It might have said that in the update patch too. I learned piano from my school, but mostly synths. That's fair. I just have a couple of keyboards that I think both of them I found really good deals. And one's a Casio. I got it in the corner over there. I just straight up don't have time for that shit now. like I barely had time to get all my Pokemon cards together. And once I finished organizing my Pokemon cards, because that's what I was doing. Every morning I wake up, I'm too tired to edit, and I don't want to make any mistakes with editing. And then I'm too tired to game or whatever. I'm just trying to wake up at 4 a.m. I started organizing my Pokemon cards, and when I finished, I was like, what do I do now? Like, I've organized them all. I got all the bulk in the right place, and all that, and I don't know what to do in the mornings now. So I just like watch a couple of YouTube videos when I wake up. The corpse explosion scroll feels like an inside joke. Can't make it work. It's not good. I don't think it's good. The upcoming desert is referenced from Dune 1. Oh, yeah, because they got the sandworms, right? We saw that. Someone was talking about the trailer earlier. The sandworms are straight up in the trailer. 2 little dudes are riding them, which I've met those guys when I shouldn't have. I don't know if you can still spawn them, but you can spawn 2 little dudes. All right, let's see what we got. And then I got to read this text message from my kid's grandpa. Let me see. Okay, so this is from Caleb. This is the Zeus Johnson to be used in forest. It's got launcher, vegetable oil, scatter oil, first blood oil, scroll of storm surge, compact sight, Bresnik BMD, a laser sight. All right, and it's on the Duhar, obviously. Obviously. Okay, I'm not used to moving fast. This is weird because I kept having to charge up the bow. Yeah, forest, right? Yeah, forest. Okay, the Zeus Johnson. I like the name. I kind of feel like I need to wait to shoot it because I don't know what's going to happen. The upcoming wonder what the desert boss will be since we already got a worm boss. We might not even have a boss, man. Who knows? Hold on. They're asking me if I want some food. If y'all could. Oh, wait, they sent a menu. I should see what's... I was just going to assume it's Chinese. I was just going to make it easy and just say... Goddamn... The link isn't working. Shit. It's just orange chicken, because who doesn't have that? All right, hold on. Interlude. I'm so sorry. They were supposed to go to McDonald's, but now they... I mean, I'd rather have Chinese food anyways, so... I'm sure they have orange chicken. But I gotta check. He sent me the order. Oh, come on, dude. I love when they have all these little hoops I gotta jump through to see what's on the damn menu. Chicken. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Thank God. Dude, orange chicken was like all the way at the bottom. Who does that? Who does that? You just give me some... Okay. Okay, sorry. My bad. I didn't think I was going to have to send out a lunch order right now. And an Emperor. True. Hope you like the gun, bro. The boss should be a rattlesnake with a minigun. That's crazy. Rango ref. Dude, Rango's better than I thought I was going to be. I didn't watch that for a long time, but I watched it a couple of... I want to say like a couple months ago. Oh, what the hell? Why did it make him drop so slow? Like, the old Zeus Johnson. I like the noise it's making more than anything. These damn little birds. Dude, when it shocks him, it sounds great. Rango Peak Kids film. Yeah, I liked it. I never really saw it, and then... Are you guys gonna die? Are they... They're in their thing. I don't think they can... They're actually taking damage. It's weird. But I don't think you can kill them while they're trying to hit their guard stance. I finally killed one. I hate the birds. There we go. All right, we're good. My burners are tuckered. I am extremely tired. I'm probably gonna sleep at night and maybe at Log Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods is another great movie. Not a kid's movie, but another great movie. I don't know if they would do Rango, though. I don't think there's a lot of, like, kids movie refs in this game. Is there any? Is there a SpongeBob ref? I don't think I ever noticed a SpongeBob reference. And I feel like that's the easiest shit to ref, dude. Oh, there we go. I feel like it wasn't working. It was probably just me missing or trying to shoot them in their Batman stance. I hate their Batman stance. But it's a good thing, though. You know, not every enemy could be as easy as the Goblin to kill. Hey, I started playing just a bit ago and got my hands on a corpse maker. What 4 oils should I use with least resistance? It depends on what you can get your hands on. But if you just started and you're looking for a good gun to help you get you through the game, I would do... You said corpse maker? I would do, like if you could find like a slow punch. Well, no, not with least resistance. Don't do slow punch with least resistance. But you could do like any damage oils that are going to increase spread, because least resistance will completely negate spread issues. 2-time oil, if you can find it. 2-time oil is going to be a multi-projectile oil. That is really good with least resistance because, again, it increases the spread by 3, but that shit be like, it like globs together and it doesn't matter. So you could do that. I would do any red or tan oils with the corpse maker that aren't going to decrease bullet speed. Obviously, like the standard damage is good. The red damage will not add damage, which is tan. Because you want percentage ones with the corpse maker. Because it's a little bit higher in damage. I would do like 1 or 2 of the tan damages though, just to get the base damage up. Owie. But I don't know, it's really complicated. It depends on what you have your hands on. Well, like what oils you have and what were you thinking. But generally, with a corpse maker, yeah, you could just do... Ow. Get off my nuts. You could just do, like, damage oils. Just increase the damage. Then eventually, maybe the last 1 or 2 could be multi-projectile. It's tough. It's tough, because there's, what, like 400 oils? There was a corpse maker way back. There was a corpse maker on this list. You should check out when I share the doc after, you should check out the corpse maker that was on here. Also, if they're getting food, they might be almost done. Let me, yeah, I don't want to rush anything, but this thing's about to break. I feel like I'm getting a good idea of it, though. Why are so many things flying right now? I did not bring any goddamn repair kits. I forgot to grab some repair kits. Forgot we used them all. I think the unknown? If anything... The gun is great, and I like it, but I like the name the most. The Zeus Johnson is just fun to say. Is it supposed to be like Zeus's penis? Or, because like I'm reading it as like someone's name. Like my name, like Zeus's last name is Johnson. I say we need more revolvers in the game, and we need a Lamat grape shot revolver. I think we're good on revolvers. I wouldn't mind another one. I want a new gun type. I want a grenade launcher. Is that crazy? Let's take this thing to Terror Bomb. Let's terrorize Terror Bomb. The Batman birds are the bane of this game. Yeah, they're really annoying. They're really annoying. I actually prefer fighting the little button dudes in Fortress. It'd be better only to keep it impractical. Revolvers are... because the cowboy armor and badge are OP, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with whatever they cook up next, as long as the guns keep being interesting, because, like, the Neuraxis is so goddamn goofy and weird, and I love it for that. So as long as they keep in the vein of just making the guns super creative and weird, that's all I want. I don't care what the gun type is. I would love a grenade launcher, but it's all right. Maybe not another pistol. I feel like we got enough pistols for now. So it's not really a boss killer, the old Zeus Johnson, is it? He's kind of eating. I think we could kill him without dying, but we're not doing a hell of a lot of damage to him. But I do think we're, like, stunning him a bit, which is beneficial. I would love to see a duck barrel pistol in this game. What about the cat gun from, what is it, Postal? The cat silencer? When are we getting a cat silencer? I definitely could see them at least knowing the ref. Oh, this is actually really dangerous for Terror Bomb, bros. Bro's actually shooting down lightning right now. It's crazy. I would love to see... sorry, I mostly save crit and damage rolls. Is crit not the investment? I don't know. It depends on what you're looking for, because with crit being a percentage chance, in order to get that percentage up really high, you have to invest a lot of crit oils onto something. And me personally, I think I would rather just do damage. I've had some builds where I like having a crit or two on there. But you can also get your crit increase by doing a sniper scope, which gives plus 20%. You know, all the scopes should give increased chance. But the sniper scope giving 20%, that's usually what I do if I'm looking for crits. And essentially, if you want to make a viable crit build, you have to do that. You get what I mean? Like, it's a little bit... I don't know. It's weird. Crit's not that great. I'm just going to say it. Got here late. I enjoyed the Watchmen rant. Hi, the Pan Man. Hey, look, man. It's an underrated movie. And I'm always ashamed. I always feel like it's a guilty pleasure, but it's really not. It's a pretty good movie. You know? Cat Silencer's crazy, Limfow. We need a postal guy coat. That's true. I desire the postal shovel as a melee weapon. I actually don't know that reference. I've only played Postal 2 and just for a couple hours. Have you played Postal 1? Really dark game. No, but I know some of the legacy. You know, I played a little bit of Postal 2, I think on this Steam account. I think it was, oh God, I wonder how old it is. But we need to jump to the second set of guns. So let me do that real quick. I think that shit has my name all over it. I'm just going to fucking move it over here. Okay, so GB2 second set. And then delete, add, okay. So this will have the last 4 guns. At the very worst is I eat lunch late, you know. Who cares? It's okay if I got to eat lunch a little late. We can do this. We're in... I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm scared to see how long we've been doing this for, but I think we can do it. I want to see more melee options. Give me Beck de Corbin. I don't think that's going to happen for a while because we just got melee, but maybe there's a few that they were still cooking on. I kind of love, like, if they never add more, I kind of love the lore of the melee weapons just being tied to the TMNT. You know what I mean? Kind of hilarious. Okay, so this one does have clothing. And actually, the next 2 have the same outfit. And this one, from Fat Pickle Friendly, which is crazy, is the 20 FPS lava launcher. I guess we can assume what that means. And with it... they said we have to wear the running shoes. I imagine it's because the fire, because we're going to make a lot of fire, which is hilarious. By the way, I just want to point that out. I never put that together, that these have to be the shoes for the firemen. So it's got 2-time, instant oil, scatter, arcanoid, scroll of lava, improved barrel extension, laser sight, sniper scope. Okay, so this one, every time I played with lava, I got burned. So let's see how this goes. Kind of feel like it says we're going to caves, but I almost feel like we should have taken this thing in the forest, man. Start a forest fire, maybe? I don't know. Shovel dig up stuff in the forest would be nice. I could see that. I could still see Night in the Woods on your recents. I don't have it installed or anything. I've been so focused on getting this going, dude. I've not been thinking about anything else. I almost just killed myself. Die. Fucking explode. Oh, God. Why did I wasn't ready to go in. Dude, it feels like a paintball gun, bro. This thing's kind of sick. It's like a little VIII paintball gun. What was it called? 20 FPS lava launcher. So I think if we want to get to 20 FPS, we're going to have to... Oh my God. I tried to do something like this with the slush, but the lava makes a lot of sense. And it's kind of giving me paintball vibes. This is pretty dope. We know your name anyway, Bob Wilson. Do I look like a Bob Wilson, Venerable Giraffe? How you doing, Venerable? Grave digging in sulfur would be cool. I don't look like a Bob. Listen, I'm right here with you, Dot. These calls are getting stupid, and I'm kind of feeling it. Satiate our appetite gives us the playthrough and wipe away the debt. What debt? Please don't forget some repair kits. I forgot everything. I didn't even bring goddamn... heals, but I don't think I need to because this is just clearing rooms out. I honestly think we'll be okay. We're in caves. Yes, I should have brought them. I had them in the chest. I made sure of it. It's so interesting that it bounces off the lava because used to be lava was like always guaranteed to just fall out of the gun, but I think it's because of the instant oil. Yeah, the instant oil is turning the lava into a bullet, whereas normally it would just kind of like rain down out of the gun. So it became like some sort of fucked up fiery paintball gun. And I kind of love it. This is pretty dope. TMNT ref preference is totally fair. I just think it would be funny if that's all it ever was just TMNT. Arkanoided Caves is actually diabolical. It's a war crime. Most certainly. You should be invincible to lava with the clothes. Oh yeah, we are. We are. And then the running shoes make us even cooler, man. This is nuts. We gotta crank this thing to 20 FPS, which is 15 more than I normally get. Let's see. The sounds, dude, are so... It's cute. I don't know why, but the sound is cute. What the hell is this? This is nuts. Brother. It's kind of giving... This is we're doing it in Minecraft, too. I'm getting like... Or, sorry, in caves. We're getting like Minecraft vibes from the noises. It's like a retexture. Like we've retextured sulfur. It's a mod pack. Ah. Oh my God. Doing it in a tight hallway is crazy. Just shoot once. Even if you shoot once, look. That Arkanoid with the 13 bounces going hard as hell. I don't need to care. The thing is, I'm shooting candy corn out here. I don't need to care. This is crazy cool looking. It's friggin' Splatoon, dude. This is the second time I've referenced Splatoon. Oh, there comes the FPS. Because the lava's like staying there. And now the FPS has left the building. Oh, it's kind of hurting my eyes sometimes, too. This thing is wild. I love the noises, bro. Okay, let's go to the church, heal, and then fight Cousin. All right? Because we gotta try this thing out on Cousin. I love the Splatoon guns, man. Same. I am a big fan of Splatoon, so I'm very much in love. Even the sound, dude. That's a jizz machine. No, that was just me. This is also another gun I lost, and I'm sad. You lost this thing? Oh, no. Every day, the VIII's so good. Every day without a Night in the Woods playlist, another 100 grang added. I don't know what grang is, homie. What kind of jizz you shooting? That's orange, and it burns. It's scary. I think the noise, more or less. The good kind, brother. He's elevated. He's got elevated jizz. Okay. This is a crazy thing to say. I'm going to have Mr. YouTube calling me. Google's going to ask me to see my ID now. Thanks. So wait, the cousin fight, realistically, we lose all the frames, but we could just do something like this. And then I don't see anybody stopping us. Is he still taking damage? No. So we still have to keep shooting him. But once he sends out the minions, we're fine. Nacho cheese gun. That does kind of give the nacho cheese, too. When it shoots out of it, it kind of reminds me of candy corn. I love how they introduced Arkanoid, knowing damn well everyone was going to break their games. Like, that shit is encouraged. Like, if you're going to put an enchantment like Arkanoid in, break your shit. Cheeto-covered sulfur. That is now a cheese factory worker. Honestly, not... If I have to work in a factory, make it cheese, make it Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? Health, homie. We're good. That's why I went back to the church. Unless you were talking before I teleported. My bad. Wait, big paint roller melee, dude. Oh, my God. I could never get into that in Splatoon. I could not. I sucked with the big paint roller, bro. I don't know why. I just liked just the SMGs. What were they called? The dualies? I like the little dually pistols. Those were fun. I was pretty bad. I was just frankly bad with the... okay, let me read it, and I'll make sure to grab the health kits and the repair kits on the way out. Careless Splitter, Arkanoid, Bombard, Suppressive, Lava. So this is like a direct competitor. This is the Iron Man versus Captain America moment right here. The Red A versus the Breacher, the Assault Scope and Bresnik. They're both in caves. This one is from Dose of Energy, and it's called the Mount Vesuvius. So this is our Marvel moment. This is kind of crazy how similar these guns are. Two different guns entirely, but same idea. And the way I picked the guns was in the order that I received the submissions. So that means when Fat Pickle put in, it's a fucking crazy name to read. When they put in the 20 FPS lava launcher, Dose of Energy struck back like they do. Arkanoid and Explosion is fun. Dude, everything is so much fun with Arkanoid though, right? It's so good. Hey, for Mount Vesuvius, I recommend doing an 8-shot in town first. But you put caves though. Why don't we do that? That'll be our victory lap. Is going to town. How about that? Because I'm already in caves. So let's see. Do a little bit of running in here, and then I'll try to remember to go through. What the hell? Oh my God! Did I get the names mixed up? Because I have less than 20 frames. I forgot to text back earlier. This isn't good. More slightly broken oils feel really fun. Plus, it's encouraging for new and bad players. I think it's a good long-term plan for something like Sulfur. Getting a lot of lava love. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling rough, especially after my job told me there's something that is the right, but that doesn't sit right. But this is lit. Well, I hope your day goes better with your job. I think I may need to not use this in... Are you sure we want to use this in caves? Okay, let's jump to caves 2. I don't know if full charging this bitch in caves. Next frame, please, is crazy. Sorry, man. Oh, my PC. Yeah, that got the old kitty purring, which I'm talking about the PC, you fucking freaks. Yeah, that... Okay, I forgot. What do we got on this thing? What's slowing it down? Oh, so the Bombard and the Arkanoid are making the bullets kind of like bounce around a little bit. Because bullet drop also slows your guns for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And Bombard can like ruin guns. Oh no, why am I holding it down, bro? I got a melee to reverse that. Oh shit, the Nemesis. Okay, unfreeze me. Fucking Christ, dude. That's right, that's only burning and poison. So this is a very dangerous gun. This one's hard. Cool PowerPoint, homie. Thank you. Oh my God. There was some sort of invisible thing I jumped on there. They're so slow and they're bouncing forever. I think I need to try to shoot one at a time. Let's go to Caves 3. We're going to jump to Caves 3. That's why they meant by Sulfur is a retro game. Yeah, a whole 20... I imagine the 1980s 20 frames would sound like you're lying. It certainly gets the job done. Wait, I want to shoot you once, big guy. Stab you too, bitch. Oh my God, it just litters a hallway. So that's why it would be good for caves. I wouldn't 8-shot this in caves again. I'm going to try not to. I mean, we have to try it on Cousin, certainly. Oh, it's got a scope too. I forgot I had a scope. I can't believe this gun is targeting your PC. It's a targeted attack. It's something personal. I may have to get and talk with my lawyers. To sue the lava scroll, I guess. I don't know what I would sue there. Wait, why aren't you lighting on fire, you bitch? That ain't fair. They're cheating. Bro, I think they've been lit on fire so many times they no longer feel the effects. What is that? What the hell, man? Wow, the frames on the new game is awesome. The evil and frame reducing gun. Explode. Yeah, thank you. The change up in music I didn't even notice because of all the noise. Oh, here's a really open space. Let's try letting her rip. Yeah, I'm going to try letting her rip in a real open space. Just gonna let her. I'm gonna open the top up and see how she does. There you go. This is kind of this will be fine. It's just once it gets in like stuck in a space, it starts bouncing around. Do you say goodbye to the frame? No, there go the frames. There go the frames. I do love me a framey gun though. Don't get me wrong. Oh my god, it's just the frames. Okay, maybe we should go try it on cousin. Let's go try it on cousin now. We're gonna. I think we could kill him in one shot, maybe. Whew. I mean, it wouldn't be a gun build battle if we didn't have one gun intended on destroying performance. I mean, that is the goal sometimes. I have a decent PC. This runs okay on your PC, bro? This doesn't frame you up? That's crazy. That's nuts. This thing is nuts, man. It's nuts. Although I am afraid to update my GPU, so it could be that. Because the last time I did it, I couldn't play Monster Hunter anymore, and I still can't play Monster Hunter. Not to brag, but I can't play Monster Hunter. I was kind of hoping this thing would one-shot this guy, but it's not. All right, you said take it into town? I don't want to wait for that. It's just going to get worse and worse the more we shoot that thing. Frames dropping harder than the Venezuelan currency. The side of the gun made my computer explode. Everyone said ripped to my PC. Damn, dude. There's going to be lots of lawsuits going around right now. I couldn't get a Duhar in time, buddy. Dookie booty, it's okay, man. Well, there was a Duhar at the beginning of this. I think there's been a couple of Duhars. We just had one most recently with the Zeus Johnson. So maybe you could find a Duhar build in here. Whoa. It kind of looks magical. All the little bouncing. It's like we're inside of a Cheeto. Oh my god, brother. Oh, even in town, it's just... When does it end? Like, when does it give up? It don't know what it wants. It does 4K damage if you manage to hit the shots. It's not that I can't hit the shots, it's that the lava don't want to hit. I had that happen to me with the BF6 beta. I couldn't achieve the secure boot thing. Meant the church, but this works. Oh, I thought you said town. My bad. Unity particle system at best. I mean, we can hit it at the church. What does that say? 25 text messages? Oh, they're photo dumping, dude. I was like, why do I have 25 text messages in a matter of 2 minutes? Unity particle system at best. Churning sulfur literal. Okay, wait. This will be dangerous doing it at the church, because then where do I run to? Let's just, we're just going to shoot in the sky and see what it does. Bye. I mean, this should land just about everywhere. Oh, no, it kind of drops down, and it's going to do a little bouncing. It really is the redecorating gun, isn't it? The gun pellet spreading the sauce looks like a fucking virus up-close thingy. Mac and cheese gun, dude. Yeah, this is a good one. But I think both... You know what's nice? The only two lava guns, to my knowledge, I don't think there's any other lava guns. The only two of them. Very distinct feeling. How are they painting the inside? Two very distinct, different feeling lava guns, which I think is good. You can essentially pick which lava gun you prefer. They both have a different vibe. Hey, bitch. How about you let me put my shit back on? Come on, man. Here we go. I hate how big the fire jacket is. Firefighter jacket. It's so big. Okay. Oh, my God. Wait. The last two should be in here. Okay. And it's another clothing. It looks like they both have clothing. So we're just going to not put those back on. So this one actually has some lore behind it from the first gun build battle when Pimento gave us the buddy gun. And then apparently Pimento has died a significant amount of times after that to reach Buddy the 8th. Actually, I think that buddy might have been Buddy the 3rd or 4th. I can't remember exactly. But essentially, this is another one of his children, his buddy guns. So if you remember the buddy from the first one, this is the follow-up to it, which features ascetic, two-time oil, scatter oil, late boom, tandem, laser sight, red, specifically, Hawkland silencer, priming bolt, and a 9mm chisel. And it's a Flock 76 with an old-timey suit, fluffy hat, and 2 yigs. And this one, we're going back to the forest. Let's fix these frames by hitting the forest. This is the second to last gun. I think we can do it. Actually, Not the stock, but I have the Find Your iPhone app. Just see real quick. Oh, I think they're still in the restaurant, maybe? They're moving. They're on their way, bro. We're fucked. I like how just the average lava gun, it's like very heavy breathing. I'm going to power wash the fucking ceiling. Dude, I think they're like 2 minutes from my house right now. I should have brought both guns, but they're different outfits. So I think for the last gun, I think my son is going to be joining us. Because I'm not going to tell him to kick rocks. He's 1 year old. He's going to be confused. Okay, so let's see. Oh, the Buddy gun. The Buddy the 8th from Pimento. Did I say Pimento? It's Pimento's gun. And actually, I do remember one thing about Pimento's playstyle. I remember him talking about loving the 9mm. And also, he doesn't use a HUD. So let's see how this goes. Priming bolt on the flock, too, so we can't just hold the shit down. So it's a very good... It's another one of those, like, primary or secondary pieces. Uh-oh, I gotta reload. I'm turning the HUD back on. He plays like that. I don't need to. It's not my thing. Oh, I should be ADSing. It's actually working really nice on pretty much any enemy in forest, especially the little baby birds, which are always a struggle. Hell yeah, special Seb encounter. Oh, 100%. Because we still have to do the 10-minute voting period. I don't know how cool he's going to be about that. But that'll be easier than having to hold him in my lap while I play this. Because I can't let him walk around. There's just like a bunch of expensive Pokemon and shit up here. He'll start grabbing. He will just rip shit off the desk. As a former child, I understand him 100%. I didn't know that about you. You're a former child, bro. Oh, and then don't let me forget about the thing I said I was going to, like, mention at the end. I don't know if I want to call it an announcement. But the thing I was talking to the old developers about. Wait, what did my wife text? OMG, how cute. I'm sorry, guys. I probably dilly-dallied too much with the first. I always do that. I think the next time we do another gun build battle, I will make sure to do it when there's not a time constraint, you know? Because, you know, probably when my wife is home. I think that'll be easier, because then we can just, like, go through it. That's my bad. That's my bad. But I do feel like there's not a gun where we didn't get sufficient enough time spent with it. So I feel like we've done good. We've done good. Yeah, the super special secret sulfur reveal that will reveal the devs' feet pics. I already did that like 4 times over. What are you talking about? I'm super excited for that. If you want dev feet pics, bro, I got you. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I will def throw in a gun in the gun battle. I got to look through some of my own personal builds. Yeah, go for. I mean, I don't know when we'll do the next one because they are it's kind of a lot of prep work, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I might need to hire a personal assistant or something because, like, I'm joking. Of course, I would do it. I don't mind doing it. It's fun. It's fun prep work, but it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I got to, like, set up the little thing. I got to write everything into the document. And then I got to build. Like, the building process took, like, a few hours just because planning out where I want to put everything and all this shit. It's not bad, though. I'm not complaining by any means. But I do have to set aside time. Oh, my God. It's actually why my last video with the 10 items, I did that one. Because I knew it wouldn't take as long as doing, like, a 20-minute video. That's why I did it. And I had a lot of fun making that, so no regrets on that shit. I didn't think I would have that much fun, but I was like, yeah. I could see why so many people base like their YouTube channels around top 10 lists. It's fun to make, man. You have to like half of it is like, it wasn't a top 10 list though. Don't call it that. I don't know why I keep doing that. But it's like trying to decide how much you really know about a certain subject is fun, I guess, is one way to put it. I don't know. Would this thing be able to stand up against a terror bomb? 138 times 5? I think so. Excuse me, sir. Bro just slid in, dude. Okay, let's jump into the terror bomb. I don't know. Dude, I swear on my phone I saw that they were closed. I don't know. Looks like they got stuck in a light. I am sorry that I'm making so much about that. Like something to look forward to every year. We all love gun battle. It'd be sick as hell if we did like an annual thing. Also, I love the gun battle. Brings a community together. Same. That's why I wanted to do it again, man. Because I was like just what you said. I want I love shit like this because, like, obviously we don't have any, like, multiplayer custom games or anything like that in Sulfur, so we have to find a way to do something together because, like, single-player communities, I feel like get along better than multiplayer communities, right? Because you're not fighting each other. You're just having fun, man. You play how you want to play. And then there's, like, Dark Souls and shit. I've heard those guys can be a little rough, but... also, for Surströmming, just use 4 or 5 at a time. I don't want to use Surströmming, bro. I can't join the Surströmming cult. I'm sorry. I don't know if annually. I think that's too long of a wait, dude. I don't know if I want to wait a fucking year to do another gun battle, man. We're talking about in the volatility of gaming now, too. Like, what if in 6 months the second coming of Mario Brothers, like the biggest game since Mario Brothers drops in 6 months, and that's like what everyone's playing? You know, people might not be interested, or even in a year might not be interested in doing a gun battle. They're playing Mario Brothers 2, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to do anything with that long of a timetable. I don't think Sulfur's going anywhere ever. Why is this like stopping him? He's completely stunned at the Buddy the Eighth right now. It's glitched his freaking tentacles. They're just stuck out. But you know what I'm saying. Like, I like to... A month is a long wait for me. A year would be crazy. Can't wait to crash PCs with one-frame guns and multiplayer. I know. Okay, they're here, so... Eat the Surströmming. No! We'd be hooded and eating fish in this cult. The Sulfur multiplayer would be a TF2 clone. I'm betting on it. Sounds like Cult of the Lamb. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my son. He's going to be joining us for the final one. Let me take y'all to the church to get some nice music. I'll be right back. They're out front. Ah, yeah. Let me officially... hopefully he's good. Hopefully he behaves. You never know with that kid, man. Molly, no, Molly, Molly. 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 This little dog, dude. Molly. Molly. Molly, come here. Come on, bro. Your mom's not home yet, dude. Chill. Sheesh. Okay, sorry for the intermission. I can't believe we're one gun away, dude. One gun away. Jazzy, it's Seb, I know. God damn, brother. You really are pushing 30 pounds, bud. Are you ready to play some sulfur, baby? All right. Finally. Oh, is this your... Oh, my God. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me try to get the headset on. Okay, we good? We still live? Hey, Harry. Doggy? Yeah, I got 3 dogs, 4 cats, 3 lizards, 2 mice, and a tortoise. So it's a full house up in this bitch. Oh, hold on. Seb wants a formal introduction. Say hi, Seb. He's just looking at the game, though. Say hi. Look up here. Look up here, Sebby. Say hi. He was just outside. He's a little warm. What a beautiful boy. Thank you, Anton. Need some water? This is going to be a hell of a challenge. I like your magic words, Possum Man. Whoa. Seb, hi, Seb. Taco says hi. Everybody says hi. Hey, Dot, didn't see you there. Well, it's Seb's stream now, dude. It's the takeover. Damn, you got a nice hairstyle. Thank you. It's gotten really long. I've jokingly said to my wife before, I don't know how she feels about it, actually, but I mentioned I'm not cutting my hair till Sulfur hits 1.0. So I might stick with it. I've never grown my hair this long, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Okay, so we got dog tags on this guy. This is from BBL, or BB1, XYXOLB, but I believe it's Desmana. And it's the Silvan. The Silven. I said that right? Silven. Man, that's a handsome young man. He got his mother's looks. He also got her charm. The lucky bastard. Release, suppressive, dead center, ascetic, and puncher. Are you going to be okay with this? Are you going to be okay with this? We're going to go... Oh, it says any. So, where can we fight? Let's do town. I feel like town has been really good for this. I'm going to take it into town. Sebster, what's up, Seth? This is the Seb show. I don't even really know if you can see him. He's getting taller, so maybe. It might just be what he's seen, like his head. Oh, no, wait. Hey, you probably see his whole head. He's going to be a streamer just like his pa. I can feel it in his eyes. It's going to be a family operation. Once you die, it will take over. Well, if it goes right, he'll be like 10 times better than me. Isn't that the rule? Your kid's supposed to be better than you? So, yeah. I mean, he did stream. The first time he streamed was in the womb, bro. We one of his ultrasounds, they said that we could... What's the matter, baby? They said that we could do a live stream for family. So he actually streamed, like, in the womb. It was fucking sick, dude. It was actually really cool. Science is crazy, bro. Science and medicine are crazy. Yeah, it's me. Sorry for a nickname. Oh, no, you're good. Silven. Am I saying that right? Silven? Is that a reference to something? This is a one-tap machine right now. Hey, baby. You're tired, huh? We gotta wait till Mama comes home so she can nap with you. 141 times 4. A very powerful gun. Plus, you get no recoil from the catacoil, making it a nasty little machine. Energy guns are actually kind of crazy. Don't be afraid to shoot while move. That's a good point. I don't know, though. That's a bad habit to get into in Sulfur, though, right? Seb is like the gamer chosen one, dude. I don't... Yeah, if he's not, like, grabbing Fortnite dubs next year... I don't know. Maybe he'll sleep in the closet. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're starting him on Nintendo. That's what I want to do. I want to start him on, like... Mario Brother, like Super Mario Party or some shit like that. You can shoot while moving. You need your choopy? You want your chip on? Hmm? Need your chip on? There you go. He's got a Calmate. Trying to get him on that Spanglish shit, dude. Because my wife is Hispanic, so we got to teach him. Trying to teach him both English and Spanish all the time. Get him on DK Bonanza. Dude, any Nintendo is fine by me. I think starting with Nintendo is, like, a good way to do it. But I also wrestle with, like, if I start him on mouse and keyboard at, like, 2, 3 years old, dude could be freaking cracked. He could be cracked by the time he's, like, 8. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I want him to game for leisure? Or do I want this guy to wipe Fortnite lobbies? I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. But probably lean towards more leisure, right? I think it'd be more fun if he just enjoyed gaming and it wasn't stressful. Seb will be Stream's next owner, Gabe Newell 2.0. Wait, am I Gabe Newell 2.0 or 1.0? Favorite Nintendo game? Crunkle? I would probably say Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS. If I had to pick like a Nintendo game that I could play every day without ever getting bored, Animal Crossing. If I can't pick Pokemon. Obviously Pokemon. I'm a massive Pokemon fan. So yeah, it's Pokemon or Animal Crossing are my two. Those are my big two. Always love both games. Why is that silhouette so badass up there? Also, like, before everyone was good at Super Smash Brothers, I really liked it. But then everybody got really good at Super Smash Brothers, and I was like, oh, I suck. It was one of those times where I was like, oh, I'm actually terrible at this game, and I can't embarrass myself like this any longer. I said Steam. Oh, Seb will be Steams. My bad. You're going to turn into like a football dads for esports. Giving Counter-Strike callouts from the bleachers. Dude, he actually loves football. We were like watching, we were like, I think we had just woken up and we were watching some YouTube shorts and something from Patriots practice came up and they scored a touchdown and Seb actually like started like getting all excited and kicking his feet and yelling. So he already loves football. I don't know. That's the other thing. I'm like, do I get him going in gaming or do I just like get this kid as the quarterback for the Patriots in 10 years? I don't know. Whatever he wants to do, man. But I'm glad at least for now, he'll watch football with me. We'll see, though. I feel like kids, when they hit to be like teenager, they either really like football or never will watch it with me again. I'm going to be sad. Giving Counter-Strike... Oh, sorry. This is like the new era of training your kids to be an Olympian, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll stop thinking about what I want to do later on in life and just be like, I don't know. I mean, right now, it's more like an afterthought, you know? I'm like, I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to be a marine biologist, tap dancer? I don't know. Ultimately, I just like having fun with him. I love watching movies with him and playing his dumbass little games, peekaboo and shit like that. I got to stop cursing. I keep forgetting he's getting bigger. He's going to start repeating me. Oh, shit. Shoot. This is... Oh, wait. Let me jump to the town final area because this is our last gun. We need to get the voting started so I could occupy Seb's mind a little bit easier. Have you played Stardew Valley? Very similar to Animal Crossing. I did. I wasn't crazy into it. I think it was a little too slow for me. And I think the reason I liked Animal Crossing so much was because I was a kid when I played it. So it kind of got its hooks into me early. But I do think I need to give Stardew Valley another shot. At the time, I was like, this is too slow. I don't really want like a dating sim, and it seemed like a lot of the game, maybe not a lot, but some of it was like a dating sim or some shit. I was supposed to like date a fox in the town or something. I don't remember. I need to give it another shot. I didn't give it a fair shot. Why Animal Crossing is so addictive? I think it's because, for one, it's super chill, and it's grind. It's like the grindiest game of all time. But the grind is immediately given to you. So when you do something in Animal Crossing, like you unlock a certain wallpaper or get a shirt that matches with your outfit, like you immediately get it. Whereas in other games, you've got to get 15 things and then you can finally get something. But in Animal Crossing, you find this really rare, personable thing and you get it immediately. I think that's why it's so addictive. You know what I mean? It's also the same as Sulfur in the sense that it has so much loot in it that every time you play, the chances of you finding something you've never... Are you throwing around the Evolutions game mat, bro? Don't do that. Ah! Sammy almost got me murdered by these dudes. He's trying to destroy the Eevee mat, dude. That shit was from the Eevee SPC. That shit won't cheat, boy. Don't destroy. I was so excited when I found out suppressor oil can't do anything, can't do nothing with 0.5 spread. True. Yeah, because of the energy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Please don't put the child onto brain rot. Why would I do that? You can pay off debt in Animal Crossing, a true fantasy. You gotta do something like Hallmark movie shit. Put them in a room with football on one side and Xbox 360 on the other. Let the fates decide. Oh, bro, that's crazy. Isn't that what they do in like Chinese monks? They like sit their kids down and they lay out like a, I mean, I don't know if it's all Chinese monks, but they lay out like a carpet or like a tapestry with a bunch of different objects, and then the baby picks whatever it is, and then they seal their future, some shit like that. I remember in King of the Hill. That's probably crazy to pull the reference from, and I don't know if it's accurate. But if anything, King of the Hill has always been based in realism, so I guess I always assumed it was probably some truth behind that. Except that's the best idea since unsweetened jam. So that was the Sylvan from Desmana, and we are officially done and on to the voting period where you guys will help to decide who will take the grand prize of 100 smackaroonies donated from Anton, and I think he changed his name again. I'm just going to read his name from Discord because we were in DMs. From Anton and the Mighty Dollar, plus an anonymous donator, who I won't say because they're anonymous, and that would ruin the purpose of that. But yeah, why am I still talking? Let me get the poll. I've got to sign in real quick because for some reason, polling.com like logs me out every single time. It's really fun. Let me get the poll. You guys will have 10 minutes to decide who the winner is. I will also share the sheet. That way you guys can look over the guns again real quick, but let me get the poll. Don't grab that, baby. I know you're really excited for people to do this poll. I get it, Seb. I get it. Okay, direct link, copy link. I'm going to put it in the chat, and then I'm just going to put it in the chat. And if anybody needs it again, let me know. Can I pin this shit? Is that a thing? I can pin it. There it is. If you click on that, I'll send it again because for me, no, there's just the thing blocking it. What about the sulfur dev thing? What about the sulfur? Oh, yeah, well, hold on. After the voting. That's the last thing I'm going to touch on because it's, well, maybe we should, you know what, you're right. Maybe we should do it now because it could have a little bit of explaining to do. But first, let me catch up on this. Some Chinese and Japanese cultures do that. See, I knew King of the Hill couldn't have been lying to me. Also, I could still sell Night in the Woods in the recents. Every time I see it, I activate like a sleeper agent. How are you going to afford all those 80, then 100, and then 90 and $120 Nintendo games, brother? Voted for Vesuvius. Don't say who you voted for. I mean, you can. You can do whatever you want, but you don't have to say who you voted for. Democracy can be kept at a dull roar. So, I didn't start the damn timer, dude. Where's the timer? And as far as how I'm going to afford those, he'd probably live as I did with Nintendo, and that's like 5 games. I think there's like an alarm one you could do, but I'm just going to do the timer and we'll just watch it. So he'll get like 5 games, for a long time. Maybe like 1 or 2. Because games are expensive. You're not wrong. Thank you. Also, I'm still wondering what Horror Night with... I'm not going to tell you ever. Can you show us one by one? Show you which? Did you guys want... yeah, let me get the thing. Let me get the thingy. Let me get the thingy. Real quick. I basically have to fix it because I hid a bunch of stuff. All right, there it is. 1. And this will give you guys an idea. I have it set to be... Oh, darn it. Yeah, I'm just going to share it. Who knows when we're going to do it again. It's supposed to be secret. So there's going to be like 3 little notes that are off to the side that aren't cleaned up and put into a box or anything. They're just what I had noticed from the... Like if somebody was missing something, like the gun name or something. So there's the Google Drive. I'm also going to put it in the Discord server because I don't think I can pin multiple messages. Yeah, is he playing with you, Sebi? Jezzy, you playing with him? So I'm just going to slap that into Sulfur stuff right now. Oh my god, it's literally labeled private gun build battle because I was going to try to copy it down and put it somewhere else. So yeah, get your votes in 10 minutes and then I will check it. Can you show us recreate Pompeii, vote Vesuvius? Awesome submissions, definitely. Oh, you know what I can also do? Because we're not actively playing anything. Oh, but then you can't read the names. Never mind. Never mind. We need to queue up some brain rot. Gotta queue up some brain rot while we wait. Can I vote more than once? No, you can vote once. You don't have to provide your ID for voting. That's crazy. No, I don't think you do. I've actually not. Maybe I should have opened that shit up and voted on it. I think it's just like anonymous. Oh, yeah, you know what? Because I set it to limit by network. So, like, yeah, you don't have to do it. I don't think you have to sign up or anything. If you do, that's kind of annoying, but I don't think so. All the guns? Oh, you want me to show you all the guns one by one? I'll do it reading-wise. Can I do it reading-wise? Because to do that right now with Seb in my lap might be kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, let me turn off my cam real quick. And I'm sorry that it turned out scuffed, you guys, but it always turns out scuffed, right? It's got to be scuffed or it's not fun. We don't come here for the Mona Lisa. We come here for the scuff. Just switch to cellular data. No, don't do that stuff. What? Just got off work and made it. Well, what's up, Unbounded Soul? We're doing the voting right now. Arkanoid has so much personality. Actually, this is kind of a pain in the butt to read through text. It might actually just be easier if we go in game. It's just going to be... I can't let Seb on the ground. I think his mom will be home like any minute. So, once she's here, she can grab him. But... Oh, I don't have the cam on. My bad. Yeah, we'll do it in game, honestly. We're going to start from the first 4, though, because I just launched up the second set. So we kind of have to. Arkanoid is definitely one of the more unique and also versatile oils that works in pretty much any build. Okay. Careful, Sebi. You little punk. Here. I can't let you down because you already tried to destroy the game mat. Didn't you? Didn't you? You can't be trusted, bud. You're crazy, bud. Oh, there's the Vrede. So the Vrede... I was just going to make it complicated, but only for the first 4. So the Vrede was... It was the 20 FPS lava launcher with lava 2x scatter instant Arkanoid. And that one also had a bunch of clothes and everything, as you can see right here. And that one was called the 20 FPS lava launcher from Fat Pickle Friendly. And then right after that, we had Mount Vesuvius, which was the Breacher from Dose of Energy. And it is also had the same clothes as this one. This was the Captain America the Iron Man moment. That one had Careless Splitter, Arkanoid, Bombard, Suppressive, and Lava. And if we move away from there, let's try to just play with Jazzy, sweetheart. This poor kid. He's probably like so tired. All right, well, I had a good time. See it. Well, hey, you know, I appreciate you kicking it, man. Have a good night. Or good day. It's so early in the day. Have a good day, man. Thanks for hanging out. Did my build make the cut? I had the... Yes, yours did, Unbounded. You made it in. Don't worry. Every build was... Let me say that. Every build was freaking awesome. You guys killed it. I think that... I don't know. I don't want to compare the first one to the second one. But it was just as good as the first one. I feel like it was just as diverse and interesting and silly. There were some silly guns. There were some really strong guns. There were some broken guns that were breaking the game. I mean, it felt really reminiscent of the first one. It's kind of crazy. Because I went through and I read it. I think only 5 people that entered this one were part of the first one. So it's like a third, right? Close enough. Maybe a little less than a third from the first one. So that's kind of crazy. And it still felt totally different. Well, I guess it should, right? I'm excited for the feet pics reveal of Dot and the devs at the end. Yeah, I never said I was part of that. Pro tip, buy a bidet. Which one had 9mm chisel? That would be for the Buddy the 8th from Pimento, which is a flock with Ascetic, Late Boom, 2-time tandem scatter. And then after his, we had the Catacoil, which was the Sylvan We just showed this one with dead center, suppressive, release, ascetic, and puncher. And again, I did share the document so you guys can see this yourself if you want to just read it over. If there's any that you were calling to you, it's all the information that I was given will be in that document. Which was, yep, the special, Sebastian, no, baby. Don't destroy things, please. That's a special announcement call. Hell yeah. I made a weapon to be fun on sewers, and it's okay on caves. What is this? What is War of the Three Kingdoms, bud? I don't even know what that is. The name of the T34 caliop is 100%. To what? What's a reference to? Because I wasn't even sure if I was saying it right. There was 2 9mm chisels, right? I think so, but I think the other one was in the first set, which I'll pull up right now. All right, don't destroy anything, please. You need some water, baby? Oh my god, I wish you knew how to open Pokemon cards, because I would just let you rip, bro. Stop it! Don't do that. Sebby, you're okay. Your mom will be home any minute. Wait, did you throw my phone? Is that what you threw? Baby. Where's my phone? No. It wasn't my phone. We're okay. I got my phone right here. Boom. See what she said. Oh, where's your mom at? Oh, she's right around the corner, bud. She's less than a mile. She'll be here soon. Okay, let me text her. I'll just be like, please come get him when you get here. When you get here. He's going to start getting mad. No brain rot. No brain rot. I could just brain rot him. Could let him watch a little TikTok till she gets here, but I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm not going to do it. We usually have him watch like Miss Monet or something. Something that like tries to teach him how to speak. Blues Clues, shit like that. Although I don't think he's ever watched Blues Clues. There was it's a Sherman tank that launched rockets. What? Was Sherman a misspelling? Or let Seb gamble on the cards. No, dude. Seb can't gamble yet someday. But hopefully not, because I don't like gambling. I don't like gambling because I always lose. The one with the rockets, 9mm. That's right, because they were really small and it actually made it so there was no frame. Like, there was no frame breaking. Every human on Earth naturally loves gambling because of the endorphins, man. We love the W. I hate gambling because I suck at it. I lose every time. Nope, Sherman was not a misspell. No brain rot for Seb. No brain rot for Seb. I'm sorry, baby. The call of the gambling. No gambling. Come on. You don't need no goddamn gambling. Okay, I need to make this small again so I can read the names. Okay, so then the first one we saw was the ferryman from Landmine, also known as Miko, in the Discord, and it's called a burr, and it's a ferryman with a Savior Mosquito extra powder, stationary inherited. Sebby, please. Please, baby. And then we had... Oh, damn it. He moved it all the way down and started typing shit into the document. You know what? If you want the names... I'm just going to burn... I'm going to run through them quickly because I don't know what this timer is at. Oh, shit. We got 10 seconds. Oh, shit. Listen. The document was there. You guys all saw it. I got to be fair. I said 10 minutes. I can't believe it's been 10 minutes of me wrestling with this baby, but I got to call it. I got to call it, man. We got to check the results. Did everybody get a chance to vote? You know what? I'm going to give you guys an extra 5 minutes. Please make sure to vote. Please make sure to vote. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes so I can go over the rest of the guns, give you guys a quick refresher. But get in there and be ready to vote. I wasn't expecting that to be 10 minutes. So the second gun we saw, Arkanoid, Suppressive, Farsighted, Brute, and Late Boom. And I'll read the names, actually. Now I can see why that could get confusing. That was from the Pancake Guy, Scared of Sulfur. We had to use that in sewers, little FYI. And then we had the Killer 7, which was the Gravekeeper from Crunkle Christian with 2-time casual tandem, suppressive, and slow punch. And then we had the 50 cal shotgun from I'm Just a Goober. Sebastian, please. Which was a 50 BMG chiseled Dolphin 99 with explosion, elephant, Gemini, bombard, and damage. And then we had the Hawkland multi-tool from Jia Hui. And I don't know if I'm saying that name right. I'm sorry. Which was a 12 gauge corpse maker with explosion, bombard, brute, ascetic, and slot machine. And then the Breacher 8 from Able the Dragon called the Cold Shower, which was Slush, 2-time Bombard, Cartoon, and Instant. And then, Sebi, please stop, baby. You're not going to get down. Your mom's almost here, baby. She's like 1 minute away. You can't wait 1 minute. You can wait 1 minute. She's almost here, and then you can go right to nap, okay? Go right to sleep. And then this was Unbounded Solids gun, which was the T34 Calliope, which was a 9mm Rector with a rocket launcher, rigid system, zero flux, instant oil, and Who's Counting oil. And then Isaac had the Culverin, which is a salamander with a holy fire, stable hip, helium oil, slow punch, aimless. And then we had the auto shot from Soda, which was the corpse maker with least resistance, expander, ascetic, frugal, 2-time. And that's a corpse maker. And then the Rector from Lawless Pirate being the premium unleaded Justice with pesticide, instant, suppressive, parallel mag, ascetic, and a shotgun chisel. And also I had to dress like a pimp. So I made sure to do that. The best that I could. And Sulfur doesn't have a lot of options for dressing like a pimp, unfortunately. And then from Esobel, we had the AA turret. Wait. Where's the AA turret? Oh, no, sorry. Next one was Taco's Pocket Headshot. I've talked a lot. My brain is melting. So we had the Pocket Headshot from Taco, which was Toxic Lobotomy, Mosquito, Savior, Inherited Potshot, and a police uniform featuring knee pads. That one was pretty cool. That was a little backup piece. And then we had the AA turret from Esobel, which had 50 BMG chisel and scroll of least resistance, stationary, inherited, expander, and tandem. And also a camo jacket, high cut helmet, specifically four repair kits, and a bow staff. Okay, Seb, stop, baby. And then the last two, which weren't the last two we saw, the first four were the last four. Not to be confusing. This one will be the Human Begoninator from Miles Redgate, which is the Impala Gravita with explosion, long shot, pot shot, instant, and bystander, chiseled into 12 gauge, and also the entire ballistic outfit. And then finally, and with this, I've covered all the guns. Quick recap, a very brief recap. But this is the Duhar from Dose of Energy from Caleb called the Zeus Johnson. And it's got Storm Surge, Launcher, Vegetable, Scatter, First Blood. And that's it. Yeah, we're good. Oh my God, thank God. Oh, help me. We just started the voting. We're trying to get it figured out. Come take this boy. He probably needs a diaper change. Come on, love. I don't know. He's too heavy for me to reach over there. Oh, okay. I love how she gets here as soon as I'm done reading them over. It's just my luck. Not that it's her fault. It's just funny that I finished. And now, essentially, the timer should be well over. Oh, yeah. It's almost hit the 5 minutes. So I'll give another couple minutes now that we've recapped all the guns. But then oh, shit. Then we really got to call it. We got to see who won this thing, all right? Lots of grace periods, because why not? So looking forward to Gun Build Battle 3. Same. Pro tip, Boston Terriers are good pets for small kids. I hate gambling. That's true. Boston Terriers are hilarious, high energy, great dogs. I hate gambling because my luck is awful. I don't ride elevators because Mythbusters said your chances of being in an elevator when it plummets are the same as being struck by lightning or hit by a bus. Is that true? Even today? Because Mythbusters, that was a long time ago, right? That was like 10 years ago, or 15 years ago. I'm 2 for 3 and don't want a perfect score. That's a valid point. 99% of gamblers quit before they win. Yeehaw. Silly fella won't drink beer, won't smoke weed, but will gamble their life away. 99% of sulfurs quit before they find the second sulfur. That's true. I'm actually living proof of that. You will find the second sulfur. There was 2 9mm chisels. Yeah. Somebody else had a 9. Yeah, that was they covered that. That was the T34 Calliope. That has the 9mm. If you look in the document I sent in the Discord, you could see in the additional notes who asked for what. I did not touch. I did no editing on the attachments or the additional notes. So you could see exactly what they wanted on there. And yes, I believe it was the T34 Calliope had a 9mm chisel alongside one of the other ones in this the last set of 4. But it's not important. It's all in there. You can see all of that in there right now. Just click on the link and you should have access to it. Pro tip, although 50 BMG is an anti-material round, it can also be effective against rats. So they made a material too. That's a very solid tip. Me, when the materialist rat appears. Pro tip, if the materialist rat appears, use 50 BMG rat shot. That'll show them. Okay. Before my brain is completely gone, I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute. 1 minute. That's the final minute. Because why not? Get in there. Stop deliberating. Once that shit hits 17 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm going to call it. We're going to decide who wins the $95. Whoever wins needs to DM me on Discord. If you can't DM me on Discord, make a Discord and DM me, because I don't know how else. There's no other way we could safely do an exchange of Steam or Venmo or PayPal, because whoever does win will tell me if they want it through Steam, PayPal, or Venmo. You will have to wait a few days because I have to transfer it all. It's probably like 1 or 2 days, but I have to transfer it from Venmo and PayPal to my bank account and then to Steam or Venmo or PayPal. So I can't get it to you immediately because I wanted to wait until after the gun build battle was done to make sure if anybody else donated that would go in there. So that's why I waited before transferring it. So it's just sitting in my Venmo and PayPal. All right, I'm calling it. Okay. And then after we figure out who the winner is, I'm ending it right now. After we figure that out, we will, I'll tell you guys that thing I was talking to the devs about, which is pretty exciting. I think. Caliop was neat. Only one gun wrecked your game, though. Was that your rules? Okay, I don't know if I should show you guys. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to show you the whole pie chart, because I can see the winner right here. All right? I see the winner directly in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I see it right here. And it is Mount Vesuvius from Dose of Energy. Was that the one? Was that the... Yes, it was. That was the second FPS. That was the one that did break the game. Completely broke the game. Clearly, that is a good way to win a gun build battle. I think you guys might have enough intel to see exactly how you do it. That was a great gun. Hilarious gun. It destroyed everything, including the old GPU and CPU. Congratulations, Stormy. Stormy? Are you Stormy? Because it said, on your thing it said Dose of Energy, but you're Stormy, correct? Yes, it is, Panman. I got no votes. Was hoping the surströmming would help. Go ahead and DM me. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and DM me on Discord. And if you could, like, link your YouTube account to your Discord, you know what I mean? You just, like, link it. That way I can, like, see that it's you. I don't think anybody's going to try to take your prize here, so let's not worry about it. But you could DM me. Just do it right now. Just DM me right now and tell me what you want. PayPal, Venmo, or Steam. I guess, like, just pick one of those 3. I don't have Cash App because I got rid of my account a while ago. Hurrah, but congratulations, Stormy. Great, stiff competition, man. I'm showing you guys all the numbers right here. Maybe I should have done that, but I did it anyways. You know, y'all voted. I'll be completely transparent. Those were the exact numbers. I loved every gun. You know, I don't pick favorites. I was happy to see a salamander I can finally use. I must say that. But yeah, everyone did a crazy good job. A really tough vote, I think. And it's funny because that was the bottom 3? That was like one of the last ones. One of the last 3 that we did ended up winning. Crazy how that works. I'll have to find the video mark for my gun and see how I did. Yeah, yours was like near the middle. So I loved your gun. I loved all the guns. Okay, wait. Now I got the message request. Okay, Stormy. Got it. Nice. Okay, cool. So let me just double check. Yeah, no, he gave me a thumbs up. So I'm double checking because when I was talking to... I mentioned I was talking to the SULFUR devs, and initially when we were doing the gun battle build 2, I hit them up, and I was like, hey, I'm going to do another gun build battle. I know the last time you guys mentioned you would want to be a part of it, and essentially, after the SULFUR interview I did a few months ago, I presented them with an idea for a community event that's not part of the interview. It's not in the interview. We don't mention it at all. I waited till the end, and it was totally off the cuff, but it's been something I was thinking about. And both of them were excited. They sounded like they wanted to do it. So I DM'd them, and then they wanted to do the idea that I had after the interview, but then like kind of refine it and like maybe do it next month. And I was like, but everybody wants to do a gun build battle now. Because this was like before I made the video or the post. And I was like, I've had quite a few people ask me about the next gun build battle. So I think maybe we could do that. But the idea that we had, let me just make sure. Because I really don't, I feel weird, but he did respond with an emoji. He put a thumbs up. That, to me, sounds like it's a go ahead to do it. But essentially, we have to iron out all the details. But the developers of Sulfur, Perfect Random, want to help me do a community event where we basically any artists that would like to, and you don't have to be an artist, if you can like use words really well and maybe have someone draw it for you, but essentially it'd be a contest, like another community event, also a contest. We need to find a way to do a community event that's not a contest, huh? And it would be designing guns and potentially, I don't want to say with any full certainty, the winner, I mean, they'll at least look at it because like I want this to be judged by the Sulfur developers more than anyone else. So the dev team would be judging the gun designs. It sounds a little rough because we've only just started talking about it again. So the next gun build battle might not be a gun build battle, but it might be a gun design battle. I mentioned to Anton, gave me a thumbs up emoji, and I said, if it's okay, can I because he wanted to do this next. He wanted to do this next month. And I was like, is it okay if maybe I tell people about it? And I know the whole explanation might be a little bit weird, but that's because I got to iron the shit out and I got to write it down and I got to talk with them some more. But essentially, I'm letting you guys know, anybody that watched the gun build battle will have a little bit more knowledge on this. It'll be like a gun design contest where you actually design a gun that you think should be in Sulfur. Does that make sense? Any questions? If I'm not getting it through correctly, it might be a little confusing. Hell yeah, Sulfur, official Sulfur community event with the homie Dot. Homie should just be the social media man. No, Anton's great, silly. Anton's great. Have you seen the shorts they're pumping out, dude? It's like Oscar-worthy cinema. Great. Okay, so I tried to make that the best explanation I could, but I also don't want to put anything in certainty because it's something we bounced around with each other, but not, there's no official confirmation yet. So it might not happen, but it should happen. I don't see why it wouldn't. They seem really excited to do it. So cool. Okay, cool. So if you're an artist, if you know an artist that could help draw an idea that you have for a gun that would work really well, work together, and the gun, most likely the prize would be the gun being put in the game. As long as everyone takes it seriously and it's not a bunch of butt guns. A couple of butt guns are fine with me. I once turned an old lever action 22 into an IRL pump action bullpup. Caltech must be proud. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, think about it. That wasn't my original idea. Somebody had mentioned in chat that would be a cool community thing, and I was like, well, not everybody's artists. But this was when the community was a bit smaller. So now I definitely feel like there's some artists floating around, or people that know artists. Like I said, if you can't draw, if you're like me and you can't draw, come up with the idea and see if you can have somebody help you draw it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll have way more information with that once I talk to them about it again. So really exciting stuff, and I didn't really want to wait before filling your guys' ears with the general idea of it, because I know how long art projects can take. So if you watch this, you got a bit of a head start, I guess. I don't know. But I got to go now, because I have not eaten since 5 a.m. So I'm going to get some food in me. Feeling a little stir crazy, getting a little nuts over here. So you guys, everybody that came through, Stormy, I will continue talking to you in DMs. And yeah, I'll give you the lowdown and everything, and then send it to you within the next couple of days because I have to transfer. Remember I said that? I got to transfer it, but once it's all transferred in my bank account, then I get transferred to you. We'll get it all taken care of. Don't worry about it. And thank you to everyone who submitted a gun, and not just that, but everyone who hung out and chatted, and the members of the channel, everybody, anybody that was just hanging out with me this morning. Super fun time. And I really appreciate you guys. The Sulfur community is just amazing. But I got to go so my kid can nap. Because he's going to want to nap like right now. And I also want to eat. Wow. Bye-bye, Don. Remember, I am the Night in the Woods reminder. Thank you for the amazing stream. Thank you guys. Wow. It would have been boring if it was just me up here shooting guns. So thank you guys for the amazing stream. And I will see you soon.